Like clearly chasing down the kid is
I
better than
think
chasing down Devola.
look,
In
Wait, wait,
my
wait,
case
wait.
is this. I would say in Waterdeep, Varro is clearly the most evil. Okay, I think you have to admit that. In Daggerford, though, I think a lot of the Varric criticism is very much overblown.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Also, who had the highest body count in Waterdeep?
Zarek
Because
did fuck all those prostitutes.
I'm pretty sure I know where the body count lay. And there, yeah, Vera killed a couple of people, and Vera killed a couple of people in cold blood. But I don't see how killing an innocent guy in cold blood is so much worse than killing 50 innocent guys in a fit of rage. So,
What?
just saying.
But you also
genuinely think
killed
we
those
should have
50
kept
people.
a.
So you've killed those 2 guys in cold blood and the 50.
Harpo killed way more people than Vera did. That's like his thing. He kills guys.
Yeah, you're an accomplice though.
Yeah, I know I'm an accomplice.
We did the bank massacre together. You're not escaping this.
I
We
didn't
did this
ever say
together.
that Vera was a good guy. I
All
made
right.
this very
Okay.
abundantly clear.
Okay. So
All I'm
last we
saying is
left
that
the
Greeks
party.
50.
It's
Greeks are
9 a.m. on the 24th of Flame Rule, the 4th day of the third
Fuck
10
off.
day of the month
Thank
of Flame
you.
Rule,
Thank you.
and our good friends Harmonel and Zarek have just left the Mariners Alliance and started heading back into town.
What was the departure like? Did they get any?
Yeah, they
Did they
got thrown out.
Nice. What was the guy's name again? The dude's name?
Taffy.
Tabby, Tibby,
Taffy,
yeah.
Fabby, Aubrey?
Taffy.
What?
Tommy,
Taffy.
little Tommy.
Taffy.
Taffy with an F.
Mm-hmm.
With an Earth F.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know something? I don't think Taffy seemed very laughing today.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, I did give you some money, though. Are you happy?
Not
I'll give
really.
you money.
You could have made a lot more money if you
We
had
could have made a
listened
lot
to
more
me.
money if you put your bets on me, you stupid fuck.
No,
Well, I told you I was gonna win.
how am I? Yeah, that's not a guarantee that you will win because if the fight is going to be fixed, I assume that they would have like some plan B in case it went south. But apparently
All right.
they are that bad that they hired you to help them fix a match. So
To be fair, Taffy did say that the guy that originally was supposed to do it got arrested the other day.
yeah,
So it was a
So
last minute thing.
here's what we can do. Right. This town has a drug problem, yeah?
No, it doesn't.
Has a what problem?
A drug problem.
how do you know that?
Didn't somebody say that there was a bunch of drugs in town?
No, they go.
Just because some guy got drugged doesn't mean that the whole city has a drug problem.
Here's what we do. We pin it all on Taffy. We take over his organization.
No,
Then
I'm not going to run a criminal. I'm not going to run a criminal enterprise with you.
Then I become the new Amric.
Yeah, sure, do what you want, mate.
You know, the original Amric is been living in Patagonia for the past 15 years.
Very good.
Survived. Disembodied voice in the sky says Amric's alive.
Yeah, sure, you can become the new America. I don't care.
Aren't you happy we got money?
You could have made a lot more money.
I got money.
Yes,
Money.
man.
All right.
Alright,
So what do we do now with this demon quest?
Wait, does Zach know about this or?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean you've talked about it like a ton in front of
Yeah,
Talk
them.
about it openly. I think everybody in fucking town knows about it.
What quest? Huh? I was spacing.
I mean, I talk in Elvis with my brothers at all times if this wasn't clear, so I don't think Zach understood when I was talking with them.
I'm pretty sure like we've had multiple demon quest conversations.
Multiple.
In common
You
with
literally
Zarek.
hired him to help you with it.
Yeah, you guys said you were gonna pay me 100 gold if I help you kill the demon.
That's true. That happened.
Okay, so you know about this.
He's so begrudging.
By the way,
about
unless
it.
you specifically say that you're speaking in Elvish at the time, I'm gonna assume that you're speaking in Common.
Hired me.
Yeah, but even if he was speaking Elvish, he did
I know. I'm just
explicitly
saying. I'm just
offer
saying.
Sarah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
here's what we're gonna
unless-
do.
You can't
Unless you offered him
retroactively
the
be like, nah, I was
contract-
speaking in Elvish then. Gee.
Or did you offer him that contract in Elvish? You're like, hey Zarek, you want some money for killing a demon? Speaking in Elvish, and he's just like he's just kept clipping his fingernails, like.
Well, the
Elves
word
being
for
elves.
100 gold in Common and the 100 gold in Elvish is the same. So, you know.
It's a shekel, or what is it?
So Harmonil, this is what I say we do. We help Vara, we take down Taffy, and then we get money from that bitch who runs this town. Yeah.
No, we're not going to rob the city. No, we're not going to do that.
I'm not saying we're gonna rob them, we're gonna get paid for taking down Taffy.
Do they actually know that there is a staffy guy who's running a criminal enterprise?
What?
Killed.
I mean, do they know that there is actually a underground criminal organization in Daggerford?
Why don't we tell them?
Yeah. But it shouldn't just out. It shouldn't like come out of the look. Hey, we found out that there is an entire mafia in Daggerford.
Why don't we go up to that guy Kevin and tell him?
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. Kevin, the master of the cunt.
For the cunt. Okay. I mean, we
That
can
way
totally,
we get
we can
money.
totally engage in conversation with that fella
Okay.
and see where it leads us.
I'm gonna tell him why they call me Zag the Animal.
No, you're not going to tell them that.
Because he's good with numbers, right?
I'm good with them.
You're fucking not.
I'll see Kevin. Bye.
Anyways, I'm going to take a shit. I'll be right back.
Alright, do we want to cut back to Vara while he shits?
Yeah. Wait, he's gonna go take a shit?
That's what he just said.
Wow. Jesus. Yeah,
Alright,
Alright,
somebody's echoing.
that's Kilo.
Really?
Oh, every time.
Ah, you bitches gotta shut your fucking faces. I wonder if I move the mic further away from the computer, if it would be better. Probably not.
Computer. Alright, so,
Dropping shit. Come on, man. Here, give me a sec to put in my headphones so y'all don't have to hear me.
we'll go back to Zarek then. So Zarek, where are you guys going? Are you guys going back to the River Shining Tavern, or are you going?
Well, I don't know what you want to do. I was gonna go to Kevin.
God damn it.
All right.
See, Zarek is a genius. He's gonna report on the criminal guys while being a criminal because he thinks that'll help them become the criminal. And he's mad that Taffy disrespected him and Zaraj.
You disrespected yourself, putty.
By
Yeah.
being a shit out of a guy? Come on. I'm good with numbers. And killing things. I think
We
Zarek,
are,
more than
so-
anything, is just frustrated he hasn't had much opportunity to kill.
You think so?
Yeah, so he's gonna plot on over to Kevin, be like, do, you know, his like little stupid like paddle footing thing he does when he walks,
Jesus.
like all
Christ.
derpy. All right, so he's just gonna go up to the palace and just give it a little knock. This 7-foot-tall, 400-pound half orc that looks entirely orc, and is clearly just a career criminal. Just gonna walk up to the palace like, do. Hi, my name's Zach the Animal. He's just gonna be saying that to the door. He doesn't know if it's
All right.
open
Yeah.
yet or if anyone's
So
there.
as you approach the door, the two guards in front of it. Actually, we'll wait for Harmel for this. We'll go
Yeah.
back over to Lady Varag.
Rag. That is how you pronounce it.
Yep. And you're
Yeah.
in.
Zikhail.
Oh, all right.
Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah. So you're
Like a true German.
you still got the you're still dealing with the kobolds, and Clerg wants to know if he wants to know if he can convert one of the abandoned homes into an embassy.
Embassy. I mean, there's not many abandoned homes. I mean, there's like, can you zoom out a little bit? There's like one or two, right? I mean,
Like this one.
are all
this
of these
one, and
homes?
This one.
I
Yeah.
thought only the
Well,
big
like,
buildings were like houses.
Well, that's a house and farm. You know, house and farm, house.
Okay.
Like house/shop. I mean, that's a old mortuary / like church. That's a tavern. You know,
Uh,
that's
uh.
stables.
I will ask him. His name's Clerg? Blurg? Flurg?
Clerg.
Clerg. I'll ask Clerg if the kobolds plan on having a permanent ambassadorship in Nightstone.
Oh yes.
Or if they will only be.
Oh yes. I am the ambassador extraordinaire and plenipotentiary.
Lovely. Yes, dear clerk, but do you, as ambassador extraordinaire and plenipotentiary of the great,
Dragon
mighty
Anrak.
Anrak Sharak,
Harak.
will you not be returning to your own kingdom, or do you plan to live in our lands indefinitely as ambassador?
I shall establish an embassy here, and engage in diplomatic relations. Occasionally, I shall travel back, but for the most part,
But
there shall be a permanent embassy here. Given your consent,
yes, if the great dragon wishes to have strong Arak. Arak. We'll just like start having a little bit of a party, screaming Arak.
Waka.
If the great dragon wishes to have strong relations with Nightstone, it is only fitting that you, as ambassador, should have a permanent residence of utmost proximity to the keep. Wouldn't you say?
Certainly.
Yeah, and then if you could zoom out a little bit there, God King. No, like, a little less. Then I'll show him to the little house down by the that one there.
All right.
And I'll ask him if that is suitable or if a kobold. Okay, well,
most certainly.
there we go.
We shall establish the embassy here post haste.
Post haste.
And yeah,
if there's anything you require,
he chitters to a few of his fellow kobolds, and they start unloading things from the wagons into the embassy building.
Cool.
Oh, I've also added labels to the map.
I like that. As the laborers are unloading, and I assume Cleric is just like chilling because he's not a laborer.
Mm-hmm.
I will ask him if as a permanent ambassadorial contingent in Nightstone, if they or if the Great Dragon would wish to pledge any resources or laborers to the rebuilding of the town and the reestablishment of strong, profitable trade routes to their kingdom.
Trade can of course be negotiated. Laborers can be hired. The great dragon, Anrak Harak, has many kobolds at his disposal.
So, Clerk, I don't know what you mean by that. Right? So you can provide some supplies and laborers
for a fee.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. We will. I will keep your.
I will watch your career with great interest.
Yeah, exactly. I will keep your generous offer in mind as we move forward with the with the reestablishment of Nightstone as a center of trade and prosperity on the road to Daggerford.
I've brought peace, prosperity, and justice to my new empire.
Exactly.
All right. So yeah. So they. So
Am I just like, am I absent-mindedly just like quoting Palpatine along the whole way?
Oh yeah, the entire time.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. And Clerk says, "This is how democracy dies, with thunderous applause."
Based.
and then Vera will just like just give him a little bit of a round.
Eric equals Padme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Clerk
it.
Clerk
Yeah.
is Padme.
Just be glad he's not fucking Jar Jar.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I could see it.
Yeah.
Kobolds are basically the Jar Jar of D&D.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I could. Yeah.
Full of it took.
The Gungans.
Misa wanna trade real lots.
Misa want to trade. Misa worship the great dragon.
Ooh, big boss, Bombard Dragon.
Oh, big bombast dragon. Bombast.
Bombard Dragon.
All right. So, yeah. So the clerk just it starts like overseeing the moving stuff in and out of the
What?
of the house.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm going to politely make my exunt, and I'm going to go back to the square to find Rowan.
All right. Yeah. She's just like on horseback watching everything.
I'm just going to wander up to the side of her horse and kind of like lean in a little
kicks
bit
you.
close. Huh? She kicks me?
No, the horse kicks.
Oh Jesus! Oh God!
All right.
Vera does a subcranial hemorrhage and
Yeah,
dies.
you've got a horseshoe embedded in your fucking forehead now.
Yes.
Hey, it's lucky.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so fucking lucky. Yeah.
All right, yeah,
I'm
so-
going to sidle up to Rowan. I'm going to stand a little closer than one might normally, and kind of like in a, not in a conspiratorial way, but sort of like hey, we're cool sort of way, like like we're sharing a secret kind of thing.
Conspiratorial.
Yeah, it's not conspiratorial. Okay, I explicitly said it's not. Listen better.
Yeah, but then you said you're gonna share a secret, so it's like.
But secretly sharing a secret.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Vara is lesbian.
You know that Vera just like takes all kinds. It's fine.
She's more about power than anything else.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, which
So
is
what
cool.
do you say to the old gal?
Oh, I'm gonna look up at her, and I'm going to look back at the kobolds, kind of like scuttering about the new house that they got. I'm gonna say, what do you make of them, and what do you think the Duchess will think of them being here?
She just raises an eyebrow and she says, "It's a curious development. They seem relatively harmless. No idea about that great dragon of theirs. Haven't heard any reports about a dragon in this area.
Hmm.
But
Do you have any idea where they're from? I mean,
well,
didn't really.
they said the Ardeep Forest, which is just up northwest of here. So if you look at Nightstone,
Mhm.
the river that you're on flows
Mhm.
up into the Ardeep Forest here.
Hmm. Yeah.
So they're like right up
Okay.
in there.
Okay. But surely there's not. There wouldn't be a dragon there without the Duchess or the people of Waterdeep knowing, right?
Certainly, one would suppose. I can't imagine it. Seems
Hmm.
very unlikely. But they do
Hmm.
seem very
Keen.
keen.
What'd you
Yes,
say?
keen on there being one.
Hmm.
I'm certain that whatever they talk about does exist, but whether or not it's a dragon is anybody's guess.
I'll look back up at her. I'll say, well, one way or another, we've got cleared safe and sound in that house there, and
She
we'll keep an eye on him.
yeah, she smirks
Yeah.
and says, "Yes, safe and sound."
Safe and sound. And I'll just
She
nod and say,
says that
"Very good."
she'll station a guard outside of the embassy just to make sure that nobody fucks with them. The citizens just
Yes.
seem more interested in them than anything, but you can never be too careful.
Oh no, you can never be too careful, especially with foreign dignitaries.
Mhm.
I'm sure that it will keep him very safe in his ambassador's quarters there. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Okay, so we'll
That's
go.
fun.
that feels like a day's work. I'm gonna call it. See you guys in a week.
Yep, sounds good.
Ja, auf Wiedersehen. Anna, Nathan ist ein Arschloch.
Okay, so
Okay.
we go back to Daggerford, and we go back to Daggerford, where Harmonil and Zerk are
I like money.
I like
Monet. Monet.
Monai.
Did Harmonel agree that he was going to go to the palace with me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
I like how resigned that was. Yeah.
Yep. Somebody's got to fucking babysit him.
Yeah.
Seriously.
All
I
right.
mean, honestly,
doing a-
if I didn't go there, he would probably try and rob it.
You're doing a
Knock,
bad.
knock.
I'm just gonna say
Okay.
you're doing a bad fucking job as a babysitter so far.
So
I mean,
It's like the
I
equivalent
tried
of
to persuade him not to win.
this
Here's
is the
the thing.
equivalent of like me leaving you with the baby and saying like don't let her get in the whiskey, and I come back 4 hours later she's drunk. You're like, well, she just like she really wanted it.
it
What
was
was I
it was
supposed to
it was
do?
a
No, I
wine.
mean-
It was just a wine cooler.
Okay,
No, I mean,
here's,
if you're going
here's
to
the
fix a
thing,
match,
though.
you're not going to shout, throw the match, remember that we fixed it. You're not going to shout that.
I told you what to do. You stab him in this fucking leg when no one's looking.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I mean that's it's.
If we
it's-
were
yeah, it's what
if
you
we
do.
were exploring right now, if we were dungeoneering, if we were out in the wild,
Basically,
if
any
we
other
were even in- if
circumstance, Zerk would be king.
Yeah,
if
he's-
we were
he's-
if we were in Waterdeep where you could still get by pretty lawless without issue, nothing Zarek is doing would be much of a problem. Problem is
Yeah.
you're in like the most lawful city with like
Oh, yeah.
the best police force.
Dude, 20 like a full like at least 20% of the population is in the military. So it's like
Lovely.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's basically like a Hamas leader in Tel Aviv right now.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what the situation
yeah,
is.
basically. There
Awesome.
Daggerford has a population of 1,200 and about like 300 of them are like in the militia or the guard.
That's
So
too much.
Ugh.
yeah,
I
so
just
so
feel
you
ringing.
go up to the palace and
Knock knock.
well there's two guards
No,
outside and they've
no
got
one.
they got spears. And as they see you approach, they kind of like look at you curiously and then look between themselves, and they cross their spears over the door and they say, "Hold up." And then the one on the right says, "We need to go inside real quick. Give me a second." And then the other one keeps giving you is just like staring you down, Zerk.
See Kevin, master of the
What'd you say? Your mic cut out.
see Kevin.
I
I
can't.
want to report.
I can't see. I don't understand. I can't hear.
He wants to see Kevin, master of the cunt.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you got it.
Okay.
Wait, did you hear me?
I did. I think.
Okay, yeah.
I think you were cutting out equally for all of us, but my brain is better than Cars, so I can parse
Yeah,
out the bits.
exactly.
into words.
Yeah. It's like how I can speak Narvish. You can speak Greg cutting out.
That's
All
not
my
a
head
very.
is made.
And I got speak
Kevin.
Elvis.
This is not a marketable skill. Why did I get that one?
I know. I know. All right. So a couple minutes pass, and the guard returns with Kelson and 7 other guards, and they kind of they all step out and encircle Zerk.
Awesome.
And Kelson is standing in front of the door, and he's got his hand on his sword, and he says, "Zerk, a warrant
Hello?
has been issued for your arrest. You've been charged
Why?
by the Queen and the city of Daggerford with 2 counts of burglary."
Duchess.
Yeah.
Yes,
There's a queen in
Duchess.
Daggerford.
the Duchess.
The lady of Daggerford.
Who said I was a burglar? I never burglared in my life.
You'll get a chance to stand before the Duchess and give your account. Come with
Okay.
us.
Why?
You're under arrest.
Why?
So one of
I'm not saying anything. I am not intervening. I'm just
yeah. So
letting them do their job.
Kelson nods at one of the guards, who steps forward with a pair of manacles and moves to put them on Zarek.
Wait a minute. This is being rigged by Taffy. I came here to tell you about Taffy.
You'll
He's
get
running a
you'll get a
criminal
chance to
enterprise.
defend yourself.
Okay.
All right. Do you let yourself get handcuffed?
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Derek doesn't know what to do, so in his head he mentally rolls a 20-sided die when he has to make decisions. he lets himself be handcuffed.
All right. He rolled a nat 20 on his intelligence check there. All right. So you are Zarek is handcuffed, and you're taken over to
I mean,
the jail, which is right next to the constabulary.
And as I'm walking, the whole time I'm just gonna be like, my name's Zach. Zach the Animal. Do you know why they call me Zach the Animal?
because I'm good with numbers.
Because I'm good with numbers.
Yeah, the guards are just kind of like glassy eyed, ignoring you. They don't give a fuck.
Animals are notoriously good at
Say that again.
Animals are notoriously good at numbers.
That is true. I've heard that.
I've heard that before. Yeah. Yeah, pangolins especially. Yeah, so you're taken into the jail, and
Awesome.
you're taken into first of all, when you get into the main room, there is a they keep you still for a second, and then a guy comes out with a big like a easel and a piece of charcoal, and he starts sketching you. And then after like 5 minutes, the sketch artist is finished, and say that again. Your mic is cutting out bad.
No, that's even worse.
I don't know what you're saying at all.
Well, he asked if it was better. Can you really not parse out his words?
I can't hear him at all.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
we're dumb.
Man,
Now.
It's real faint. It's real faint.
How about now?
there you go.
That's better. That's clean,
Feel
crisp.
better.
That's Greg. That is 100 Greg.
That's like right there. All right.
Oh yeah,
So
that's the money shot.
I said make me look pretty.
Yeah,
Oh, it's too bad we had
the
to
artist
wait 4
can't help
times.
but giggle to himself when you say that. But yeah, so you're taken down a hallway. There's a guard sitting on a chair by the door of the room, and so you're taken back by a few cells all the way to the back, and the guard puts you in the cell and tells you to back up and put your hands through the door, and he removes your handcuffs from you, and he says, we'll be back tomorrow to take you to court.
Oh, that's really good turnaround time for his
There's
sentencing.
very little crime here, so
My name's Zach.
Yeah.
So now I'm a little angry that I got taken in and nobody let me say my side, so I'm going to rage.
Oh shit.
Can I ask one
Roar.
question before Zach does that?
Yeah.
Did the guards talk to me at all when they arrested Zach, or did
Nope.
they simply ignore me?
Nope.
So they
It's
ignored
like-
me completely.
They
Walk
kept an eye on
straight
you to make
past
sure
you.
you weren't going to interfere, but
Okay.
they didn't say anything to you.
Okay. So, what? I mean, just let Zach do its race and then we can continue.
So you're gonna rage?
I'm gonna rage in there, but not do anything. I'm just raging like that.
That.
Wow.
Oh, he's mad. Oh, I'm
He's
so mad. All right.
No.
So Harmino, what are you doing in the meantime?
Mm, I will go back to my brothers first.
Okay, so they are. I think they're at the bar or at the tavern. So yeah, they're at the tavern doing some research.
Is that what we
Uh,
call it these days?
Yeah.
Research.
Yes.
The translation, you mean the translation now?
Yes. Yeah. Vaheon is doing the translation. So
So I say, sweet lad.
they don't respond. No. So you go up to the
Alright.
room and they greet you, and you notice that Vaheon has a very distinct sour sulfuric scent about him, and that he is just completely bald and hairless.
What's happened?
Yeah. So he tells you
Missed
that,
opportunity. You come into a room and your brother has a sour sulfuric scent. The first thing you say is, "Dude, did you shit yourself?"
and he's completely hairless too.
I mean, did he get oleum or something? What the
So
fuck?
he tells you that he's been taking too much, silver. He's completely blue, you know.
He's
No.
been taking too much what?
You know what? You know people they take like silver powder.
Mhm.
They used to take that as a medicine and they just turn completely blue and lose all their hair.
No, I never
Yeah.
heard of that.
Oh well, that's not what happened. But so he smells like sulfur and his hair is completely out and he basically says that there seems to be some minor side effects that come with attuning yourself to the Demonomicon and studying
Yeah.
it.
Eesh. Tough.
Hmm.
But on the other hand, he tells you that he learned a good bit about some demonic lore, and that he learned that the first 10 pages of the Demonomicon are blank, and can be used to hold 10 bound demons on each sheet, or each sheet can hold a bound demon.
Excellent. Interesting.
And Van says that he's gonna continue studying the book despite the side effect, and he'll let you know. Check back same time tomorrow, and
Yeah. And I would also telling me that if he feels that it's going completely wrong, that he should stop and take a break.
yeah,
And I will also,
he just like kind of like nods at you,
and I will also,
absent-mindedly, and goes back to the
yeah.
book.
And I will also tell him that this orc thing got arrested for burglary.
He smirks and he says, "About time. Surprised it didn't
Like a
happen
week.
sooner."
It's been like a week.
Hmm?
He wasn't that. What?
What?
I said it's only been like a week. And he
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Wow,
That's
it
what I
took
want
so
to tell
long."
you haven't been long enough in Daggerford to do shit.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, but I said to them, but he apparently, his stupidity may have opened a good job to get money for our cause.
To get money. I like
he's
the
he's adopted
correction.
his inflections. Yeah.
Yeah, for our
The,
cause.
I like the pause to catch yourself. To get money.
Yeah.
Money.
Bonai.
Yep.
To get much needed funds for our cause. Namely,
Oh.
apparently this idiot has connection to some mafia in Daggerford.
Hmm.
Hmm. What's your
Uh,
plan, brother?
I mean, we could try. I could try and defend him in exchange of busting that mafia. It should at least get us some reward out of it.
Why do we need to defend him to bust the mafia?
Because he's the guy who knows how to contact the mafia. I don't know these guys. He knows them.
You know where they are, though, right?
They said, yeah, but I mean they don't just spawn like NPCs on Skyrim every day 8 p.m. at the same place.
What is Skyrim?
Yeah, I mean they're not. I mean the mafia is not going to simply spawn on the random time. They see others the mafia.
Well, it's worth looking into. It'd be ideal to cut the orc out.
I mean he's too dumb for it. I mean, he most likely die of his own stupidity at some point anyway. So
The sooner the better. And if we can profit from his death, then all the better as well.
Wow.
I'm just going to like nod negatively at this.
Wait, nod negatively? I don't think you
I
understand how
mean,
words work.
how do you do like no with your head? That's what I mean. I don't know.
You shake your head in
Yeah, that's
a
yeah,
negative.
yeah, fucking English language.
Disappointedly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nod negatively.
I do a negative nod. Um. Okay. So, yeah, he goes back to his book, and Tiavos
Yeah,
is taking notes.
and I will just simply like assist them in the studies and see what I can also learn.
All right.
Because like in jail, I can't really try much. I can
Okay.
just
So
go to work. But
what's old Varric doing now?
Well, we got these kobolds are making themselves at home. I guess not all of them though. Farmers are on their farms.
Farmers farming.
Farmers farming. Got the cities, wow, man, pretty well. I mean, I don't know, just kind of doing my thing. I guess I could say that I'm taking inventory and then I'll actually do my inventory finally. Like sometime this week. I still haven't done my fucking inventory
Okay.
of Nightstone.
All right. So.
Yeah.
It's my-
You know what? You know what? Vera's gonna look in this little divot in the ground because it still bugs me.
Yeah. So give
And
me some investigation.
and is Clergelmarg around?
He is over by the embassy overseeing things.
Okay, I will do the investigation myself because I will get his ass over here if I need him then. Let's see. What do I need? I need this. Deep.
+2. Damn. Yeah, so it's
Wow.
just basically the same as before. Last time you looked at it, it looks like something has been ripped out of the center of the
And it's
town.
not a hole in the ground.
No, it is, but like it doesn't just keep going down. No.
Can I ask a small favor of you?
Sure.
Can you select by color that black spot and just like make it gray? It's like it breaks my brain every time. I'm like, well, it's clearly a hole in the ground. Like just make it look like ground. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's got such good skills. Oh, the skills, they're beautiful. It's beautiful. That's pretty good, dude. Thank
what
you.
happened there? They
That's
stole the
great.
floor or what?
That's great. That's great. Thank you. That looks lovely. Now it looks like a divot. That's what I needed. Thank you.
Yep.
Not one based.
Okay. Vera, finally satisfied that this is not a hole into Narnia and is in fact just a divot in the ground, stands up
It's
with
a
a
divot to
self-satisfied
Narnia.
sigh. It's a divot to Narnia. He's
It's
gonna
a portal to Numenor.
Oh, thank you for that. That it looks good too. You just like did that on the fly.
Mhm.
Well done, you. You got
Mhm.
skills.
Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. And I don't know, I think I'm just gonna do, like everyday leader stuff. I guess which
Okay.
means like, check my Twitter account, stuff like that. Like,
All right. So
because I'm not sure what I need to do right now.
You're just gonna
Are
stay.
you going to
but you're
put
gonna,
like on the filter the flag of Waterdeep to help them find the terrorists? The Justice for Waterdeep or something like that, sending positive vibes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you just stay in Nightstone doing leadership. All right. So we
Yeah,
go.
but I don't know what these boys are doing. I thought they were just gonna go do their
Yep.
job and come back. So I have no knowledge of
Alright.
their whereabouts, whatabouts, whoabouts.
All right. So we just fast forward time. We'll go towards the next day to the trial. Blah, blah, blah. However, something happens during the night.
Oh,
Let me switch maps.
Yeah,
Allahu
the
Akbar.
dragon's coming to attack.
Dun dun
Dragon!
dun dun.
Happened.
And Calagon is coming.
There's more assassins.
I'm switching maps. Hold on. All right, Zarek. So you're asleep in your cell. Okay.
Yep.
Oops. You're asleep in your cell.
That's rough with Incarnate. You fuck.
Whoa.
Incarnate wins. Incarnate wins. Incarnate wins.
What?
The map is made with Incarnate, so I win, and Incarnate wins. Greek power.
As opposed to Dungeon Draft.
All right. So yeah. So in the middle of the night, you're awoken by the sound of like doors unlocking, and you see that the guard that is typically like right here
Gone.
has abandoned his post.
Thing on the floor looks mighty suspicious.
Yeah, I don't know why that's there. I didn't do that. I
Oh,
didn't know that was there until I
Someone
zoomed
saw
in.
to summon the demon before us.
So
maybe Zarek is the demon.
oh my god.
Maybe the demon was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
There-
So you're barely awake, groggy, as you hear footsteps come over to your cell door, and your cell door creaks open,
Ooh.
and a hulking figure is silhouetted by the dim light, and you can see a Goliath standing in front of you.
Oh, it's him again.
The guy who beat
He looks down at you and says, "You should have gone down when you had the chance. Now you've made an
Okay.
enemy of the Zentarim." And
That's-
as soon as he
That's
finishes whispering, he pulls a knife and lunges at you.
Wait, so is this the
Initiative?
guy? Is this the dude that Zarek bit like 9 times?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, roll initiative. Dun 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 dun. 9.
9.
All right.
So Zyke is not wearing armor, but he never does he?
I never wear armor.
He never wears armor.
Barbarian AC, my guy.
1 second.
I got
I thought-
15 AC.
I thought he was just a nudist.
I also thought that too, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right. So he takes a stab at you with.
What's your initiative? What's your initiative?
I pre-roll initiatives, babe.
I don't trust that.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
everything is not 20 on his notes.
Honestly, I rolled a 9, so like I'm cool with it.
Anytime I don't see what Carr rolls, I don't trust it. Because half the time when I see him roll, I don't trust it.
that does make sense. All right.
So
So,
I do have all my stuff back, right?
what's
That
that?
count as a rest because it's been like a whole day.
Oh yeah. You just don't
Yeah.
need your like
Cool.
gear. All right. So he gets a 13, and with the first attack, and he misses with his knife. And then the
Well,
second
how
one also
interesting.
misses.
This dude's such an embarrassing assassin.
My name's Zach the animal, and I'm gonna kill you. No, I got to kill you like I wanted to in that ring.
All right. So you're in bed right now.
I get to get up. He couldn't hit me when I was laying in bed.
Wait,
and
doesn't he
I'm
get
7
like Flatfoot
feet
Bond
tall.
something like that when he's
You know what? Actually, I
bed?
guess he would have. He has advantage because you're prone. So hold on.
Yeah,
let
but
me
he still
roll.
misses his first attack then.
Well, hold on. Let me try again. So that was the first attack. Nah. Da-da-da-da-da.
That's
Wait.
bullshit. That's bullshit.
Wait. I call BS on this. You're telling me that the dude walked in the room and Zarek was still laying down in bed, even knowing that he had like fought this dude just previously?
It happened very quickly.
I was-
Derek's asleep
mean-
in bed. He hears things happening, and then he sees the guy. The guy says some shit, and he lunges at him.
All right. So what's the damage?
Okay.
Roll the damage, you cunt.
6 damage.
Okay.
Only
Yeah.
6 damage. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow. Embarrassing.
All right. So Zarek
like,
is going
no.
to leap up. Zarek is going to stand up and rage. Roar!
Da-da-da-da-da.
Rawr.
Da-da-da-da-da. All right.
I'm going to grow a
Oh, it's gonna get dirty.
bestial bite.
Okay, is that what we're calling it?
I'm going to grow my bite,
All right.
and I'm going to attack, and I'm going to try to bite him.
All right. Let's see it.
Is that a hit?
No, it's not a hit.
No.
Nope. All right. He's gonna try again with his dagger. He's gonna fucking just whiff it again. Like he slashes your chest, but your skin is just too tough.
Oof.
I mean, he went there with a dagger to kill a guy who knocked him out.
Hold on. He gets 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22.
That hits. That
Oh
hits.
wait, is this the dude who he fought in the boxing match?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was the dude
I
who
get
fought in the
resistance.
alley.
I get resistance on that. So what is that?
Oh, so that goes down to 4.
All right. So I'm down to 58 health.
Yep.
And you know what? You know what I'm gonna actually do? Now it's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Question.
have
How long
advantage.
does rage last? 1 minute or something like that. Or...
Yeah, it's 1 minute.
So 10
I'm
rounds.
going to. I get advantage on strength checks. Can I try to like?
You have
Roll
advantage
him,
on
like,
strength saving throws, I think, right?
No,
No,
it's
strength
both.
checks and saves. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So can I try to just like tackle him and like throw him onto the ground? I'm gonna like dive at him and just.
Yeah, so you can try. There's two things that you can do. So, do you have multi attack, or not multi attack? But do you do 2 attacks? Yeah, 2 attacks per action. So
Yeah.
what you can do is you can grapple as an action, which basically makes their movement speed 0, and then you can shove as an action, which knocks them prone. And standing up when you're prone uses half of your movement speed, but if your movement speed is 0, you can't stand up.
I just try to bite him.
Which is what
Fuck it.
happened. Which is well, hold on. No. That's what
No.
that's what the ninja dude did to you. Remember?
Yeah.
And you're basically what? Hold on. Why wouldn't you grapple the guy?
I mean, I guess I could grapple
Because when
the guy.
you grapple the guy, you knock him on his ass, and then all future attacks, because he's
It becomes
grappled,
advantage.
so he can't stand up and because he's prone. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I'll grapple him with advantage, right?
Yes. So
I think
roll,
it was just too complicated, and Zarek's brain fried for momentarily.
all right.
Yeah.
So roll an athletics check with advantage.
Advantage, like.
I get a 22.
He gets a 22.
Oh,
Reroll.
what's that mean? Do it
Reroll.
again. Do it again.
Is it? Do I get to roll 2 again?
Yep.
Yeah, always.
God damn it!
All right. So he wins the wrestling match, but you still have another attack left.
All right, so I bite him. Fuck him.
I am.
All right.
Rawr.
Grarg.
I chunky teeth.
God
And-
damn it!
And you get him.
Oh, I got him.
Chomp.
Chomp.
Chomp, chomp.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
All right, so what's my
Nom,
damage
nom,
on there?
nom, nom,
1d8
nom,
plus
nom, nom.
7.
Chomp.
It's 9 damage.
Nice.
Oh wait, on a hit once on my turn, I regain my proficiency bonus in HP. Only if I'm below half, though. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. It's funny. You guys have the exact same health.
Yeah, we're both at 58 right now.
Yep. All right. He strikes again. Hits.
Hit. Yeah.
Take another 8 damage.
That's 4, it's halved. He has a resistance.
Oh. Yep.
54.
He's still in rage. That's the third
I'm
round.
raging.
Lucky
I'm raging for.
heroes.
I'm raging for another 7 rounds. He is a big ball of rage.
Is that a crit?
No, it's not a fucking
No.
crit, sadly.
So another, what is that? 3 or 4 damage? 4 damage, right?
All right. So you're down to 50, and
So
it's your
I'm
turn again.
Now I'm down to 50.
Yep.
I'm going to try to strength check him again.
All
Fuck
right.
it. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
My mouse is
fuck.
dying.
Sort of have to win this, dude.
I don't even have to roll this,
Nope.
right? I
nope,
automatically.
Nope. So he's grappled. You got him. You got him grappled.
Grapple.
All right. Let's do a shove then.
Yeah.
All right.
Push him down.
And his name is John Cena.
Dun, dun, dun,
Hold
dun.
on, let's
25.
see. Grapple. Let me see what
Ooh,
grapple
that
does exactly.
dude.
Dun, 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 dun.
I can't remember if it gives him disadvantage on the checks.
It should. I mean, at least like on a throw thing.
Okay, no, it
There's
doesn't.
no way he can.
Okay.
I believe he
Really
needs a nat
consistent.
20 to beat me.
Yeah, he doesn't. He does not beat you. So yeah, you get him on his fucking ass.
Oh, that's the way Zarek likes it.
So now that's my turn, right? Now he has to try to get up.
Well, he's just gonna try and attack you while on the ground.
Cool.
He has disadvantage on attack rolls though.
I'm gonna fucking rip your So that's a miss.
Yep, and then he is gonna try. He's gonna try and get out of the grapple.
So do I have to roll against that?
Yep, with advantage.
Oh, it ain't. Oh, dang. I was gonna say it'll never happen.
God damn it. God damn it. God
It
damn it.
might. Do it. Do it.
Oh!
I still beat that. Oh, no, I tied that.
Oh shit!
Reroll.
Oh fuck. All right, there you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Double
You keep him pinned down. You're just sitting on top of him. All right, it's your turn again.
4th round of
So
rage.
now do I get to attack him twice with advantage?
Yep.
Bite
Yeah,
you.
so that's my first attack. That's a 12. That's a
And
miss, right?
That's a miss. Yep.
Embarrassing.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ. Okay, what that does hit though.
The 13 hits, yeah.
13 does hit. Yeah.
Yeah, he says he's 13.
I fucking bite him.
Did
Raw.
13
nom,
damage.
nom, nom.
Nice.
15 damage. Nom nom nom. I'm gonna eat out your fucking throat.
Yeah, he does seem
Rawr.
kind of panicked at this point. All right, he's going
You
to
fucked with the wrong. Oh,
he's gonna try and swing at you again, and he misses. He's gonna try and grapple you again, or ungrapple.
Oh, that's good.
And
God
he
damn it.
degrapples, and he stands up.
Can he do both of those? I thought he had 0 movement. He's just out of the
Well,
grapple
when he's
now,
not
right?
grappled, as soon as the grapple ends, he has movement, and you can you can move and attack in any order. So he's on his feet again, and it's
Question to the
have one.
GM.
I have what 5 more turns of
it-
rage right now.
Oh,
Something like
5
that.
All right, so I'm gonna fucking grapple him again. Fuck him. I like advantage. 17.
Damn. All right, he's grappled again.
Now I shove.
Yep.
No, jump. That's great.
Ooh, can't
He
do
literally,
this.
he literally can't beat that.
Well, unless he gets a net 20.
No, he's still. Oh, is that
Even-
only the 20 count then?
Well, let's see.
I mean, it seems like
well,
he'd still win.
anyway, he won. So
Okay,
yeah,
like,
so
he was-
he's
20s
prone, he's
and
prone
one.
again,
All right, so now it's his turn, right? Now
Yep.
he gets 2 attacks.
and he's
with
gonna
disadvantage.
try and stab you, and he stabs you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
He's a very
Oh
mean man.
my.
You take 4
Oh
damage,
my.
I'm down to 46.
and he's gonna try and get you off of him again.
To
14.
get me off.
Yeah, he's gonna get you off.
All
All right.
He does not
You
succeed.
stay on top of him.
I'm gonna bite his fucking throat. All right, that's a hit.
That's a fucking hit.
Rah, 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 yum,
Oof.
yum, 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 yummy.
Damn.
Oh, I haven't eaten a Goliath in a long time. Tastes like chicken. My second attack.
Yep.
A nat 20.
Done. Nat 20 and a nat 1.
So what is that? 2d8 plus 7 then?
Yep.
So
12 damage.
12 damage.
No, you roll us another.
Yeah,
another
he's bloodied and he looks fucking panicked.
Num num num. I'm gonna eat you. I'm Zach.
And you have like 4 rounds or so left of rage. Jesus.
Goliaths are food, not friends.
Alright,
Nice.
he's gonna try and grapple you off of him. Or get off. Oh.
Come on, Satan. Never get off.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Alright, he's gonna take 2 attacks at you.
dude, Barbarian Rage is so great.
Fuck.
Fuck.
He still hits though.
Yeah.
You take 4 damage. Yeah, Barbarian Rage is amazing. Especially against like you're basically the 2 people you fought
One-on-one.
1-on-1 are like hard countered by you. Like
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn again.
Uh, 18 hits.
It's a hit.
I'm gonna eat Goliath for breakfast. breakfast.
Jesus.
His second breakfast is going to be the Goliath.
Is he dead?
He's not dead yet. Nope.
Or should I kill you in the ring when I have the chance?
All right. Let's do the damage.
Num num num, Goliath.
Now that's a lot of damage. How
That's a
about
lot
bit
of
more?
damage. All right. Yeah. So you get down there
I-
and you just tear his throat out. And yeah, blood sprays out, and he just slumps down to the ground, and he's fucking dead.
As he's like dying, I'm gonna like eat it. Yum yum yum.
Yeah, you won the fight. Nicely done. It's just writing down that you won. All right. So
Goliath, like you.
so
Literally.
right after that fight gets done, the two guards come like rushing down the hallway, and they're like, "Oh my God, Zerk! What have you done?
What have I done? He's in my fucking
You
cell.
murdered him!"
He tried to kill me.
We'll see about that.
He's
We'll see what the Duchess
Okay.
thinks.
I know I'm a fucking retard, right? But he's in my cell.
It's like, I know I'm stupid, but you guys know how this looks, right?
You were the two that were watching me.
All right. So, wee-oo, wee-oo. All right. So,
911, what's the emergency?
eventually, the Captain Salazar arrives, and he takes the two guards that were on duty out of the room, and you don't see him again. A few more guards come in, and they take Kuliak's body out. And Salazar checks to make sure that you're okay, and he has a medic come in and bandage up your wounds.
Damn dog.
Yeah.
That guy tried to kill me, so I ate his throat.
Yeah, Salazar
this is-
Salazar looks very pissed off, and he says, "Yes, he did. It's unacceptable."
Can I roll perception with Zarek?
Insight.
Insight. Yeah, insight.
Yeah, what are you trying to see?
I'm trying to see if like he seems to be disappointed I'm not dead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
15.
You know, he seems very upset that this whole event happened. Not that you're alive, not that you're dead. He's pleased that you're alive. He's very upset that the attack happened. You know, he's disgusted
My name's Zach.
by the
Zach.
corruption. You know, he is lazy, but he's not corrupt. You know.
I told ya, it's a big what's that word? Conspiracy. That's the word.
Well, we'll station extra guards outside your cell tonight, and you'll have your day in
Okay.
court tomorrow.
Cool.
Cool.
That makes Zach the animal very happy.
I see why they call you Zerk the Animal. Jesus.
What's a Jesus?
It's another name for Ilmater.
Water. Praise the mater.
All right. So the next day, around 2 p.m., you are taken from your cell to the Harmonello. Do you want to go? Are you going to go to the trial and observe?
What?
Are you going to go to the trial and observe?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much does breakfast cost?
Oh, a silver.
Okay. There we go.
So, as you're being taken to the palace, it's explained to you by Captain Salazar that Daggerford's justice system is modeled after Waterdeep's. You have a right to face your accuser and a fair trial. It's overseen by the Duchess and two anonymous, randomly chosen jurors. The jury is selected from amongst Daggerford's citizenry, and all jurors wear black robes and masks to hide their identities.
Whoa, that's like super sketch.
It's modeled directly after Waterdeep's system, where the jurors in Waterdeep trials are masked lords that also wear the same attire.
No wonder the Waterdeep was so corrupt.
Uh,
um. So yeah, so you're taken into the palace, into the Duchess's throne room, and she is sitting on top of the dais, and there's a black-robed juror on either side of her. Once you see that there's like a the prosecutor is like an old man, and Captain Salazar whispers in your ear that that's Sir Istval. He's a very famous paladin of Lathander. So you're taken
I
to
am
a
also there at this point, or
yes,
so
you're there.
So if I see the Duchess, I will bow before. Like, what's the protocol to like when someone meets the Duchess? Like, do you have to bow before? Yeah, not. What's the protocol?
you're not meeting her though. You're just like
You're not
in
meeting
the
her.
same room.
You're just
Okay,
in
so
the
not
same
okay.
room.
Okay.
There's like a couple dozen witnesses as well, so you're not the only one.
I have a
You're-
question
you're
though.
the most elvish one. Yes.
As a recently elevated lord, would she recognize him?
Well, he's not a lord. He's a sir, and she does recognize
Oh,
him, but she's not.
okay.
But she's
But
overseeing the trial.
okay, so she has no eyes for him.
Correct. Except
Okay.
You're
sex
you're
eyes.
just so excited you finally get to run a fucking trial.
Mm-hmm.
He's been playing it the whole time. The moment
You've
you
been
said you
feeding
wanted
on
to
it for 4
play,
months.
yeah, the first half hour of you being Zarek, he's like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
One way or
Oh
another.
yeah.
One way or another.
One way or
Another.
another.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
find
do.
ya.
I'm gonna.
Gotcha.
One
Okay.
way. So, Harmon, you're allowed to represent Zarek if you want to.
As Methros Esquire,
Maestro Sasquatch is coming back.
you should do that. You should
Associating.
use that name and be his attorney.
They know me as Hamil already. So
But maybe you could have another persona. And
Didn't I specifically implicate in the Waterdeep letter that Nidris Esquire
Yes.
was one of
shut
our,
up, man. Varys is dead.
I mean, in Daggerford, I've only got about as Hamil. I'm not going to stop using my aliases.
In the Rorschach letter, our aliases were Nidris Esquire, Lady
Yeah,
Gallant,
Doctor.
and then there was both Trojan and Varys.
So
In our
once
narrative.
you're taken in, you're shackled by the feet to the table in front of you, and the Duchess says, or actually no, not the Duchess. Sorry, the prosecutor, Sir Istval, says, Zarek, the animal, you have been charged with 2 counts of burglary.
Zach.
Shall
On
you
Zach,
defend?
yeah.
Are you to be defending yourself today, or do you have counsel?
Okay.
What does that mean?
Okay, that's not how you answer a disjunction, you dumbass.
Are you aware of your rights, Zarek? Have you been instructed of your rights? You might cut out.
I said I'm only aware of my left.
You're only aware of what?
My left. LEFTS.
Ah.
He got you. He got you good.
So, Sir Istval looks over at Captain Salazar and he says, Captain, has the defendant been advised of his rights? And the captain affirms this. And says, and the prosecutor says, Zach, are you to represent yourself today?
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
I shall call forth the first witness. The
Okay.
witnesses for the first burglary charge are a mother and her daughter, Eliza and Chantra Damel. So the mother and her daughter come forward, and they testify that they heard a loud sound outside, and they looked out their window to see Zerk leaving a burgled home before engaging in combat with some sort of magical assassin. And so the prosecutor says, Zach, you have the right of cross-examination.
So anyway, it all started.
Sorry, say that again. Your mic cut out.
It all start. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It all started in one deep. These terrorists killed my brother, right? So I was tracking the terrorists. I ran into these people on the road. They said they'd hire me. I came here, right? I was walking along my own business when this assassin attacked me. And he said, I'll give you money.
Mr. Zach. You are to cross-examine the witnesses, not give general defense.
I don't. What's the difference?
There will be a time for your general defense later. Now it is your opportunity to question the witnesses.
Well, did they see the assassin?
Yes, their testimony said as much. Would you
Maybe they
please
saw
direct
the
your questions to the witnesses?
Did you see the assassin break into the house?
No.
It was the assassin who did it. He said he was going to give me money from inside there if I killed Vara and Harmonil.
Mr. Zerk, you are not
And I gasp and I say,
Mr. Zerk, you are not to pontificate on the stand. You are to question the witnesses.
And when he says I just have to do like this gasp, like, oh.
Anyway,
What was his ear rape?
Anyway, do you all know that they tried to kill me last night? Does no one know this? They said they came along to kill me.
You are to, if you cannot question the witnesses, we shall move on to the next.
Okay.
Very well. I call forth Guard Sergeant Lemuel Samant. And Lemuel testifies that he examined the home and found evidence of a break-in, a broken door, items rifled through, and in addition to that, the homeowners filed reports of missing possessions. And so Sir Isfel once again says, Mr. Zach, it is your right of cross-examination.
So, things stolen from that house, how do you know I did it?
Say that again?
How do you know it wasn't the assassin?
Mr.
attacked
Zach,
me in the
these
same area.
items were recovered on your person when you were detained.
Yeah, and I took them from the assassin. Because he tried to bribe me with money and then he ran away and I took his bag.
Mr. Zerk, I urge you to pay attention to the proceedings and to ask the witnesses any questions that you might have that would further your defense rather than admitting to further crimes.
Say may break into the house.
Say that again? Your mic cut out.
I asked if the guard saw me break into the house.
No, sir, I did not. But I was called to the scene afterwards, and I examined it. And in my 15 years of being in the watch, I've examined numerous burglary scenes, and the evidence leads me to believe that a burglary took place.
Same guards.
What'd you say?
The same guards are corrupt and tried to have me killed in my cell last night. How do I know that anything you say can be taken as truth?
Mr. Zerk, please do not attack the witnesses.
Oh, isn't that what a cross-examine is? You attack them.
You're so dumb, it's funny.
All I'm saying is there's a big conspiracy here. Because they tried to kill me to silence because I know about Taffy running his illegal gambling ring over on the docks. And then they sent a Goliath to kill me in my sleep last night. So how can anything that a god says be true? You got anything to say that?
Mr. Zarek, you are to cross-examine the witnesses, not pontificate and offer general defenses.
Okay, but my question right here is, right, is it a known fact that the god did try to have me killed last night?
Mr. Zarek, you were assaulted in your cell by a fellow prisoner.
Why was the prisoner in my cell, which was just my cell?
Mr. Zarek, an investigation has been launched into last night's assault. However, that is not the subject of today's proceedings. You are on trial for burglary.
So anyway, the point.
Do you have any more questions for the witness?
I don't think that this witness can be seen as what's the word? True word, yes.
Very well. We shall move on to the final phase of the proceedings. Mr. Zarek, this is now your opportunity to present evidence, call witnesses, and cross-examine, not cross-examine, and to present a general defense. Although you have spent the entire trial doing such. This is the time that you should have been doing it.
So anyway.
That's not the judge, that's the prosecutor.
So anyway, let me explain to you the story, right? Right. I'm gonna call Harmonil to the stand.
Gasp! 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 All right. So Sir Istval says, "Sir Harmonil, please come to the witness stand."
He's noble. He tells truth.
He's noble.
All right, Harmonil.
I do this. Yeah.
All right.
Harmonil is a good guy.
So you're on the witness stand. So Sir Istval says, "Very well, Zerk. You may question the witness."
Is it true that a couple days ago I came to you in the market and told you an assassin tried to attack me, yeah?
Indeed.
And when I was walking, didn't I tell you, look at this bag of money that he tried to use to bribe me to have you and Vara killed?
Question to DM outside of the game, did he say that or not?
Yes.
Yes, I say yes, indeed.
You can always perjure yourself. Harmonil.
Is it possible that all the items that they say were stolen from the house that I owned were also in the bag of the assassin?
Objection! Leading question! And the Duchess confers with the jurors and she says, "Overruled."
So that's cool. Like I can use that.
You can keep asking the question.
You know, is it possible that the items that were on my person could be from the bag that I took from the man who tried to kill me that he left of the bribe money?
It is plausible, but it's not something that I, as Hamnil, can neither confirm nor deny.
Wow.
Now, just to be clear,
sir, excuse me. That was the Duchess says, Sir Harmonil, that was a yes or no question.
I don't know.
I mean, that's not. It's not bad following instructions.
Well, I'm not asking if it's true. I'm asking, can it be true?
I mean, I was not a witness on what happened between you and that assassin, so I don't know who stole that thing first.
Now, if you're in a city and an assassin was trying to kill people in day, do you think they would also have a problem with robbing places in the day?
They would not have a problem robbing places in the day.
Do you think it's possible that because I saw a bunch of criminal activity at Taffy's that you were also a witness to? That Taffy may be trying to kill us to silence us. Maybe Taffy sent the assassin.
Plausible, yes, possible.
Because Taffy, at the docks, is running an illegal gambling ring. Is that true?
That's true.
And do you think... And did the reason I went to the palace yesterday was to report on Taffy.
Indeed.
Was that true?
Indeed, that was true.
Because if I was a wanted criminal who knew I've been stealing from places, would I go to palace? It's like
To
Zerk, I think like...
Zarek suddenly has got like 15 intelligence. No, I'm just kidding.
Seriously.
Yeah.
No, he's
I
doing
was-
great. I love it.
And he became a mastermind
Rude.
overnight.
Yeah, but here's the thing: when it comes to life or death,
No,
Zarek can just pull out.
it's like Primal Fear, and
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
Edward Norton.
Primal Fear's so good.
So good.
So good.
Should we just watch
Oh.
Primal Fear right now?
We probably
Oh,
should. Let's
actually,
stop
question.
and watch Primal. That's the
No, it's also
question.
Lord of the Rings.
I just watched all of Lord of the Rings with my girlfriend
That's
the last
amazing.
3 days.
Wow.
That was
Extended
good.
or theatrical?
Your ex
So
girlfriend.
I started her with the theatrical. We'll wean her onto the extended editions one day.
Okay, a few
Bill
questions.
Wiener.
A few questions, Greg. Did you point out all the Lorionacles like Glorfindel, Mystic, and so on? Did you point that out?
pff. Okay.
Oh, you
Arwen-
fuck.
Anyway,
Arwen shouldn't have
anyway,
been-
hold on.
shouldn't have
Anyway,
been the
so
one
do you have
riding.
any more questions for Harmonel?
No question extra. No
All right.
no more question.
So now,
Zarek, you should ask him the difference between a Balrog and a Balor.
so Sir
None.
Istfal,
Balor has
Sir
wings, the
Istfal-
Balrog does not.
Ahem. Sir Istfal is now going to question Harmonel, and he asks you, Sir Harmonel, how long have you known Zarek the animal?
About a week.
And in that time, have you known him to be a trustworthy and honest, even-tempered individual?
Myself and Lady Vara hired him to help us out in the whole Nightstone saga. And in the week
Right.
I've known him, he did not, as to my knowledge, he did not commit any. How do you put it? Like he was fair-tempered and avoided trouble.
Have you ever engaged in a criminal conspiracy with Zarek the animal?
No, I have not.
Tell me about what happened with this Mr. Taffy.
No. Mr. Taffy is an old contact of Zayek, and we were having a stroll around the port. I think it was like 2 nights ago. And we saw that there were many suspicious movements there, lots of sums of money being moved across the port. People playing cards, and I mean we could see that from the outside. And that led Zayek himself to assume that there was a gambling ring being run at the port with Mr. Taffy in charge.
So your testimony today is that you have never engaged in criminal conspiracy with Mr. Zarek.
No, I have not. I have not been involved in any criminal enterprise with aforementioned Zayek.
Thank you very much for your testimony today. You're excused.
I am what?
Excused.
Okay, so I just go back to my place.
Yep.
See, the reason I came to the palace was because I wanted to report Taffy. And then they tried to kill me and arrest me. Coincidence? I think not. Perjuring
well.
yourself is when you lie in court, committing perjury.
Yeah.
And he's saying
Specifically, it's lying under oath, not just in court.
Yeah.
I didn't swear an oath, so
Technically true, I guess. Damn. So,
Yeah,
so
he's saying you gave the game away by saying Zarek knows something because he's saying Zarek is so brain dead that no one would believe he's the one that noticed what's going on.
all right. So, so the Duchess says, the jury will confer, and we will return post haste with a verdict.
All right.
Who's taste? I am
Okay.
both impressed and very, very unnerved by the speed with which the legal system in Daggerford works.
Yeah, this is what I said. I think it's corrupt as shit.
I mean, it could just be efficient. It really, really doesn't leave a
I
lot of
mean,
time
if
for
this
someone to figure this
Kelson
stuff
guy
out,
was
though.
like the laziest fuck on around,
Daggerford is almost like it's almost like a dystopia hiding as a utopia.
Yeah,
That's very
yeah.
accurate. Yeah. All right. So after about an hour and a half, the Duchess and the jurors come back, and the Duchess unfurls a scroll and reads from it, and she says, "Zarek, the animal, you have been found
Yeah.
not guilty of the charge of burglary. However,
Okay.
the jury finds you guilty of disturbing the peace and issues a fine of 50 gold pieces and issues an edict banning you from further disruptions of the city. Should this edict be violated, further punishment will be issued against you."
Okay. Here's 50 gold. Well, I want money, but I'm sad. But I'm alive. Okay.
What all was in their car? Is 50 gold pieces? He moreover what?
So an edict is issued against him, which basically is like like he's sort of on probation for the activity. So if he does the same thing again, he'll be charged with a higher crime.
Okay.
Carr is so sad he didn't get to kill Zarek.
Well, hold on.
Hold on, not yet.
I want to be. I have a serious question.
Mhm.
Upon what did they find him guilty of disturbing the peace?
with the assassin fight and the store noise and all that stuff.
Maybe
is it-
also.
Is
Maybe-
it for
maybe
self-defense?
Just-
Is it for being an orc? Like this seems real racist to me. I'm gonna be honest. I'm concerned
Oh, I
now.
knew it was racism.
There was enough. There was like almost enough. They thought out of game. There was almost enough they thought to convict him, but not on that charge. So they lessened the charge to basically, you know.
So they thought there was reasonable doubt that he had burgled the house, but they were like, "But he did something."
Yeah,
So they
think
just
yeah.
threw a
He
charge
He
More or
like
less, yeah.
he was involved with whatever was going on there, you know.
With the assassin, the
Okay.
fight, whatever.
All right. So
It didn't get brought up in there, but also maybe the shit I did at the tavern too, like just bumping into people and
that's not what you were charged with.
starting fights.
All right.
Yeah.
So the
I'm sorry. I that's the only way I can see this.
the Duchess, institutional racism. So the Duchess
Seriously,
says the second
they
trial.
can't charge him with the crime, but they want to
Shall-
charge him with something because we know he did it. Just
It's honestly
just-
what the U.S. does all the time.
It's what
Just
we did.
look
It's
at
what we
him.
did with OJ.
Just look at him. We know he did it, but we can't pin it on him. So you know what? Disturbing the peace, make him pay a fine. It's he can afford it. He's
Yep.
been selling crack.
I mean, yes.
Wow. Wow.
All right. So the Duchess says
wow.
the second trial on the second count of burglary shall now commence. And the
What?
Sir Isful.
Yeah, he got 2 charges. So that was the first one.
Oh, shit.
And they find him guilty and execute him.
Oh, okay.
Burglary, yeah. Makes sense.
So the prosecution
Back in charge.
calls forth the first witness, a man named Kent Belger.
Kent
Ooh.
Belgium.
Belger. Hold on, somebody's texting me.
The legal system does one trial on one count in the same, and then gives a verdict, and then goes back to just trialing them.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
getting a
that's
little
how
dicey.
that's how it works. That's how fucking court works, dude. You're not gonna get tried for like if you commit 2 murders, like, you know, gotta have I don't know. Anyway, so Kent Belger testifies that he was walking home drunk from the tavern when he saw Zarek kick down the Tanner's Guild door. Kent, being too drunk and much smaller than Zarek, goes home and because he doesn't want to confront him, and reports the crime in the morning.
So you're telling me you were drunk?
So,
It was
well,
nighttime.
hold on. So now, Sir Isfel says, Mr. Zek, do you have any additional questions for the witness?
So he was drunk, and it was nighttime.
Direct the questions to the witness.
So you were drunk, and it was nighttime, and you saw somebody break into a place. So you just assumed
I
it was
saw you
locked.
break into it. They're
How
very
drunk were you?
distinctive.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're 7 foot tall and 400 pounds.
And how far away were you that you would have seen me?
30, 50 feet?
So you saw somebody break into somewhere, something, and
I
you
saw
thought it
you
was
break
me.
into it. You're very distinctive. Your tusks
What?
and skin and...
So
Wait.
really, you just saw a black guy break into somewhere, and you just assumed it was
A gray
him.
guy.
I saw a 7 foot orc break into it, and you're the only 7 foot orc in this town.
Just like every time an NBA player gets accused of a crime.
NBA?
What is the NBA?
So you were very drunk. Is that true?
I was intoxicated.
And how often do you get drunk?
I don't have to answer that, do I? And the Duchess looks down at him and says, answer the question. And he says, couple times a week, no more than anybody else. I mean, you like beer. Do you like beer? What'd you say?
I like yeah.
I like
But I never accuse people of breaking into houses when I'm
you.
drunk.
Hold on, you just accused somebody of breaking into a house moments ago.
I said when I'm drunk.
He added quickly. Because you did just moments ago accuse
So
me.
really, this guy doesn't know what he saw. All he knows is he's seen me before, so he thinks Zach the animal is a criminal because he's an orc. He even said, look, you have tusks. You know, lots of orcs have tusks. He's playing the race card.
All right, so
Seriously.
so Sir Isval asks if you have any further questions for the witness.
How big were the tusks you saw on this person?
Average?
What do you say my tusks are average? I thought you just said they were big.
Well, I mean, all tusks are big and grotesque, but yours are averagely grotesque.
Grotesque. Grotesque. You get like angry.
Mr. Zach, you will calm yourself.
Well, I'm just realizing that I'm like, Daggerfoot is racist.
Mr.
Hey.
Zach, you will not levy baseless accusations against the city.
You just call my tusks all tusks grotesque.
Next witness! So, Captain Salazar is called to the stand, and he testifies that he saw evidence of a break-in, broken door, missing items, and he also testifies that he found Tanner's tools on Zarek when he was arrested. Tools that matched the description of those stolen from the Tanner's Guild and also bore their mark.
Yeah, my friend Harmonel, he's worked before as a tanner. He was trying to sell a bunch of pelts.
Sir, you are to question the witness.
Is it possible that somebody could have come into possession of what do you call those?
Tanner's tools.
Tanner's tools somewhere else?
No, the Tanner's Guild does
Sorry.
not sell tools to non-guild members. Now, these match the description of 4 sets of Tanner's tools stolen the previous day.
Well, my friend Harmonel had cut up a bunch of wolf pelts and was trying to sell them. I think they let him borrow them. Or he just happened to have ones that
You are
looked
to
identical.
question the witness.
Now let me ask you something, Captain. Is it possible? Is it possible that
It's
you
like
saw
fucking
somebody
Alex
try
Jones.
somebody tried to kill me in your cell? Yeah.
That's true.
And your guards on duty left me alone in my cell and let the Goliath into my cell.
That has yet to be proven.
Then why was there no guards there?
Again, this is under investigation. I can't comment on ongoing investigations.
Then how do you know that those tools were mine?
They were
And not
found
just played
upon
for
you when
me.
you were arrested.
By the same guards that tried to kill me in my cell.
by the master of the cunt.
Most of the cunt.
How do you know those weren't placed on me by your men?
They were found upon you. The evidence is clear.
But my point is there might be a conspiracy.
I do not think that the evidence indicates a conspiracy at this time.
Now, if I was a low-level, dumb, ugly orc, as these people try to claim, why would multiple people have tried to assassinate me both in the streets and in my cell? Why would
can't
your
answer
men
that.
have left me alone in my cell?
Sir, your level, your orcitude has no bearing on whether or not you committed the burglary.
My orcitude.
Orchid.
What are you trying to say about orcs, huh?
I'm saying you're an orc. And
Yeah.
that's there's nothing wrong with that, but you are an
I'm
orc.
a half-orc. You can't even tell half-orcs apart from orcs, you racist. How can anything your department does be taken seriously when there's such clear bias against us half-orcs?
Mr. Zerk,
Not
what are you
human
accusing?
enough
What
to
are
be
you
a
what are
human,
you
not orc
accusing me
enough to
of?
be an orc. You are the same man whose people tried to get me killed.
I object to that.
Is it normal for prisoners to be left alone in their cells and then for Goliaths to come in and try to kill them in their sleep?
I
Is that a
disagree with
normal
that
thing in
assessment of the
Jackford?
situation. A prisoner escaped from his cell and attacks you, and it's tragic, but it has nothing to do with a conspiracy, and it has nothing to do with this case, sir.
Why would he have gotten into my cell?
Mr. Zeg, you are instructed to only ask questions related to the current ongoing case.
But what if these two cases are the same?
Mr. Zeg, please.
If my defense is that I'm a victim of a conspiracy,
Conspiracy, nice.
then these two are same.
Objection!
My name is Zach.
The Duchess says, objection sustained. Mr. Zek, you are forbidden from pontificating about possible conspiracies. You are
Conspiracy, not
instructed to answer
conspiracy.
the witness, to ask the witness further questions, or to move on and present a general defense and call witnesses.
Were any guards that were supposed to be watching me last night, did any of them have any access to my items
Did they have any access
before
to
you
what?
met me? Did they have access to any of my bearings that you took from me before you came into contact with them?
Well, I suppose anybody in the prison would have had access to them.
So anybody in the prison, the same prison that had my cell unlocked last night, could have had access and placed those same stolen items in my bag.
Those items were found on you before you were taken to the prison, Mr. Zek.
According to who?
According to my testimony and Kelson Darktreader, the master of the cunt.
He's actually master of the hunt, you racist.
You racist fuck!
Face the racism.
Play the race card to survive, man.
Basically, U.S. Justice 2022 played the race card.
So, do you have any witnesses to call up Are you gonna call up Harmon again?
I'm gonna call up Taffy.
Whom?
Taffy works at the docks.
Rabble, 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 rabble,
I
rabble,
mean,
rabble,
it-
rabble, rabble, rabble. All right. So after about an hour, the court goes into recess, and they bring up Taffy to the stand, and the court is called back into session.
Oh my god, it's going to be so stupid.
Taffy,
You're a cunt.
Taffy,
Yes.
is it true that the other night you hired me to be a replacement boxer in one of your matches out down at the docks?
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
I have no idea what you're talking. I got no idea what you're talking about.
Is
I'm
it
a
not
member of the
also
Dogs. I'm a member of the Mariners Alliance, and we don't engage in any kind of gambling. None of
because
that.
the other individuals
Witchery.
there included Bogart Dupair, Taint Hotspur, Cum
Oh my
Stormhammer, Sherman Pumpkin.
Sir,
I'm just making-
You're wasting my time. I'm not getting paid for my time up here. Are you gonna ask me anything besides baseless accusation and rambling random names? I can't. Your mic.
Cutting out, cutting out.
I just asked him, was he having? I just asked him if he was having boxing matches
No.
in his at the docks. Did you?
Certainly not.
Are you going to say that you didn't tell me to take a fall in the third round against that Goliath the other night?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do I seem like the kind of guy who's smart enough to come up with that elaborate of a story?
Nice.
Judging from what you've said, you
Mr.
are.
Zerk, it is not my place to guess that. I have never seen you before. I have no idea who you are. I don't know what you're.
Why did you tell me you knew my brother Zaraj down in Waterdeep?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Can I
my-
roll an insight to see if anyone believes him?
Yeah.
9.
9. You can't tell. You're honestly questioning whether or not what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
But you're not able to accurately read the audience. And the only ones
Exactly.
that do matter would be the Duchess and the 2 jurors, and the jurors are masked, and the Duchess has got a good poker face. So
So Taffy, if you were to
Okay.
say, have the police investigate your operation, they wouldn't find anything suspicious.
I don't have an operation. I work at the docks.
You work at the docks.
Oh my-
Work at the docks. Well,
The
this
most
man is a liar.
suspicious job in the world.
And you have no record of drugs on those same boats going to Waterdeep
What same boats?
at the docks.
What does this have to? What is happening?
Zerk is
Mr.
trying-
Zerk.
And you would have had
So
no
hold on.
involvement-
The Duchess says, Mr. Zerk, you were already instructed not to pontificate about conspiracies.
He hired assassins. It's not a conspiracy against me. He's just got a conspiracy at the boats. And I went to the palace because I was gonna rat on him because I want money.
Mr. Zerk, snitches get stitches. Do you understand? No. All right. So the Duchess says, Mr. Zerk, you have ignored court instructions, and as such, the jury will adjourn and come back with a verdict momentarily. So after about another hour, the jury and the Duchess comes back with another scroll, and the Duchess reads from it, and she says, Zerk the animal, you have been found not guilty of burglary. Once your fine for the previous charge has been paid, you are free to go. Court adjourned.
I didn't think that was gonna work.
What'd you say? I can't. Your mic is bad.
Can you hear me? How about
Now-
now?
Now I can.
It has to be like right up against my. I don't know. I said I didn't think that was gonna work.
I didn't either.
Yeah. I think Akar got tired of your shit and he tried to get it over with.
I mean, he, despite his idiocy, he did cast reasonable doubt. You know, especially with the second one, with the drunk guy. Basically, as soon as he cross-examined the drunk guy, he had won the case. But he continued just rambling for another like.
he continued
30
with the
minutes.
argument. You're drunk. You can see shit. You're drunk as fuck.
And that was enough. That's a convincing argument.
Yeah, but I thought the fact that I still had their shit on me would be a big problem, so I had to try to cast doubt on the entire system.
Yeah, that was problematic. Yeah. It could have been you could have ended up with like robbery or something instead of burglary. But robbery's better than burglary.
How is that?
Isn't that the opposite?
Well, burglary is like breaking and entering and stealing, whereas robbery is just stealing.
Yeah.
So burglary is, the suggested
I'm thinking
punishment
armed
is
robbery.
imprisonment up to 3 months and damages equal to the value of the stolen goods plus 500 gold.
Yeah.
And robbery is the recommended sentence is hard labor up to 1 month and damages equal to the value of the stolen goods plus 500 gold.
But now that that is all over, would you want to go talk to Kevin?
Well, I spaced out for a second. What was the conclusion there? What happened?
He was
I'm
found
not guilty.
of the second charge.
Oh, cool. On what grounds?
Well, they don't really say that.
Well, you say that. I'm interested.
Oh, well, he cast reasonable doubt on the only witness, and then when he
Was the drunk dude in the dark who was racist their only witness?
Well, they also had the witness. They also had Captain Salazar who testified.
Yeah, but Captain
that
Salazar didn't say jack shit. He just said he had tools. That doesn't mean jack shit.
Right, which is why, that wasn't. Yeah, I mean that was their only. They only had one eyewitness. Yeah.
Wow. So their whole case was basically he's an orc. He must have done it.
Yeah, and
He
and
did
said
do it.
grotesque-
He did it.
He
The
said-
witness was right.
Yeah, that's besides the point. That has nothing to do with their system of justice.
It's entirely
law
the
and order.
point.
It's-
The witness.
Wow.
The witness. First of all, yeah, he might have been racist, but a racist clock is right twice. And 3 times on daylight savings.
So you want to go to Kevin and try to crack down on this criminal organization?
I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Me too.
He's wanted so desperately to do a courtroom scene.
I did want it, but you forced my hand here. I wanted to do the Waterdeep one where you're charged with like 60 counts of murder and like there's like 15
That would
witnesses for
be
each charge.
impossible to win.
It would be much harder.
You know how
I
you
mean,
win
to be
that? You know how
fair-
you win that? You give Leah some Molotov cocktails and she crashes the whole
Oh, you
thing.
fucking Thanos granddaughter.
That's how you
I mean,
win it.
All right,
To
I'm
be
peeing.
fair-
I gotta go pee.
Me too. I'm gonna go pee too.
Varys could have maybe had a better shot at winning. I feel like that. You know what I mean? Like you only have like one
Yeah, give me a second. I'll
charismatic.
get some water.
You only have like one real charismatic party member now. You know what I mean? So if we were on trial now, you'd be fucked. Probably. I love doing the Zerg voice. I definitely played Zerg as smarter than I have up till now, for sure.
Say what?
I definitely played him a little too smart there.
Yeah.
But he was desperate, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it would be much easier to simply say, okay, that guy's drunk, so he's not in a position to be a witness.
Yeah, but I also had the items on me.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you got them from that burglary, because you may have had a friend who gifted them to you because he was member of the guild or something like that.
Well, I mean, as soon as you, like just like yeah, I mean yes, they found them on you beforehand, but just the fact, yeah, I mean, just calling into question that like anybody could have had access to it is like, well, especially those two guys, the two corrupt guys.
The
By
two
the way,
corrupt guys.
as you're leaving, you see that the one of the guards has been brought up on trial next.
For what?
For
Action of duty.
hold on, hampering justice.
Hampering justice.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds okay.
I mean, I'm just going to
That's all
want to have
my
like any
quote.
open to see, to just to hear out of curiosity literally what it's about, then I'm going to leave.
Yeah. So eventually, basically, they basically, you know, uh, described that they abandoned their post and all that happened basically, and resulting in another prisoner getting killed. And
Okay, this is okay.
the first one is that he is convicted of hampering justice, and
Wow.
he is fired from his post and fined 200 gold and sentenced to hard labor for 10 days.
Wow.
And the second guy is convicted the same.
Okay.
So they're both fired and have
Both.
So now that
I would like to go to Kevin. I
No,
want to go to
wait.
Kevin.
Wait. I mean, are we going back to our camp basically now before we go to Kevin?
Oh yeah, I guess we could just go back to
the-
camp.
To the inn,
Wasn't there something about we're gonna find a home for that baby?
What?
what?
Ah,
What?
fuck it. Who cares about the baby?
Fuck the baby.
What?
Whoa. No, hold on.
Well, Vera promised the woman she would find a home for that baby, but
Yeah.
Zarek
But
doesn't give a
Farah
fuck.
needs to
man.
return
Zarek
first
hates-
from
Zarek hates
Nightstone.
babies.
All right.
And
So
I will say to Mr. Zack, you owe me for bailing you out from the first shot.
Yeah. Give me somebody to kill, and that's how I'll pay you back. Anybody you want dead, I'll kill.
A certain demon.
Okay. I'll kill a demon.
hey, that's totally justice. Total justice. Okay. So you guys go back to the River Shining Tavern then?
Yeah, I'm going to see how my brothers are progressing. If they found out a way to exercise Uncle Nicky.
I exercised. My uncle won.
No, you stay out of this.
No. All right. So you go and see your brothers, and Veheon is still, stinky as a motherfucker.
Yes.
He's taken to wearing like a chaperon around his head to cover up his baldness. But you also, the first thing he's lost his fingertips. All of his fingertips are gone.
Like he's just got like two joints. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sort of like when you're got leprosy.
Do you actually mean like not just like the end skin is gone, but like the last
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
this
Yep.
or
gone?
Yep.
like
that
this
first,
or
that
what's
first
going on?
knuckle. Yeah, that first fingertip is gone.
Jeez, that's intense.
Yep.
So it's
And-
skin like that, or has it fallen down
No,
completely?
no. He means like it's gone.
It's gone.
Like frost, like when frostbite takes
Yes.
off the tips of your fingers.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck's
In
sake.
addition to that, he Tiabos tells you conspiratorially, where Beheon can't hear, that he's also lost his toes as well. Beheon has lost his
fuck?
toes as well.
Let's take him out of this, come on.
You smell like my Uncle Roger.
he has learned even more demonic lore, as well as he learns some of the book's magical capabilities. He learns that his body will likely continue to rapidly deteriorate, though the effects will eventually slow down. They can't be reversed, except by use of like a regeneration spell.
Jesus.
Okay.
But he learns that by casting spells through the book, they're amplified especially against fiends and demons, and that just you can use the book itself to cast certain spells through it.
And what about exercising Uncle Nicky? Do we know anything about
They
that?
haven't. He hasn't gotten far enough yet.
Did you say what was the second thing? The spells
He has
cast with the
learned
Grand Flood
that
and
you can cast spells with the book that you don't necessarily know yourself.
And so now, basically, because he started working on this book, these effects are going to continue.
Regardless of whether he stops or not, yes.
Okay, so I mean,
You look
stop.
like shit.
What'd you say, Greg?
I said, you look like shit.
seriously.
Yeah, so
The
I would see.
Vaheon scowls at you and he says, "I still look better than you, Grayskin."
Whoa, but
I like
Wow.
even Harmon was like, "Whoa, man, hey, one of my best friends was a Grayskin, and he's dead." You know.
Hey, he was
So-
a green skin.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah. Sorry, you're right.
it was
Oh,
my best
no.
friend. He was a worthy companion in battle.
One
Let's
of
say
your
that.
best friends, I said. One of
Mr. Banda.
Yeah.
Mr. Bond.
So
At least I still
I will
have more
see.
hair.
I will see in Scarlet and see if I can find any potions of regeneration. Like, are there like any medicines or sell stuff like that?
That's there is no such thing as a potion of regeneration.
Is there, like,
Regeneration
any-
is a level 13 spell.
Oh
You
god.
must get to level 13, you must be a spellman.
No, if it's level 13, it's like level 13
Level
spell, or do
7.
you need to be level 13 to cast
You
it?
need to be level
Level
13 to
7.
cast it. It's a level 6 spell.
Okay, good.
So
It's
we'll
actually a
we'll go
7
back to
level
the
spell.
Nightstone.
Okay, so I have another reason to find that cleric that Vara wants. Okay, maybe we can come on and deal for something like that.
Oh, so now that Vaheon's fingertips are a little bit mangled, you're down to find a cleric. But not to save our dead friends. Jesus Christ.
Save
you
someone who's
self-centered-
dead.
Yeah.
You self-centered elven piece of shit.
You're also an elf, you fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you're
I-
a self-centered elven piece of shit. She's just an elven
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Exactly. I see all races as equally inferior to me,
Mhm.
Vera. You're
Mhm.
just a racist
And I am the
asshole.
racist now.
Yeah,
So-
you
okay,
are
so-
racist.
so-
I'm just narcissistic. Okay.
So by this point, it's now we're on the
You don't know that I want to find out cleric. You want to find a cleric.
so we're
You
on
don't know
the
that.
we're on the 25th at about 7 p.m.
Okay.
And by now, the caravan is starting to pack up and go. However, like about a half dozen kobolds, along with Clerg, are remaining as part of the embassy staff.
Very good.
Um,
There was nothing I wanted to do with the caravan before they left. Fuck, I forgot what it was. Okay, keep talking. I'll think.
So that being said, though, a group of about 5 kobolds surreptitiously approach you, and one of them asks if they can all speak to you in private.
I'll give them a bit of kind of like a this is curious kind of look, but I'll tell them that that as a new friend to their people, I'd be happy to speak with them in private, and I'll just like motion for them to lead the way because I don't know who they want to be private from. So
Okay, so they all go to like the graveyard, up away from the caravan and the embassy.
jeez.
And the one that talked to you earlier introduces himself as he says his name is Vukrazat, and he says that he and his companions have come to adore humans and human culture, and they want nothing more than to live amongst them here in Nightstone. And
Nice.
he wants
Someone
he
else
wants
take notes.
you what?
I said, someone else take notes. I've been taking good notes, but I need to pay
That's
attention.
true.
now.
And Vukra wants you to speak to Clerg on their behalf and ask about them perhaps moving into Nightstone. He's too afraid to do it. He doesn't want to get in trouble.
Ah.
But
Vukra,
he says that you have
if
good relations.
We do. And Vukra, if you would wish to live amongst our people, I would be more than happy to entreat with Clerg on your behalf. Out of curiosity, do you owe any debts to the great dragon?
Arak! No.
Or do you have any duties to be paid to Clerg or to the
No.
embassy
But
staff before
it
you
is
go?
not traditional for Kobold to leave the tribe. No one has done it before. We are too afraid to ask.
Now, let me ask you, Bukra? Kukra?
Bukra,
But
Zap.
Bukra. Let me ask you, Bukra. Is it necessary that you leave the tribe immediately, or could you transition after the tribe through by first joining Clark's staff at the embassy, or perhaps being helping in Nightstone as laborers? I could hire you. And
Yes. So he they
perhaps
kind of they
avoid problem entirely.
say it again.
Perhaps
Your mic cut out. Perhaps you can hire them. You said.
they can like kind of become part of the, and then
Okay. Yeah. So they kind of confirm amongst themselves, and Vuker says, "Yes, we would find this acceptable. Yes. Yes. If you could speak to the great clerk, and on our behalf, yes, we would be very pleased to be embassy staff or laborers."
very good. I
Your mic is cutting out bad.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything you're
I
saying.
can't hear it at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
damn it. For now.
No.
What the hell is it? How about
No. Have you and Greg thought about getting like better computers and internet?
I don't know how to internet. It's like the building stuff.
Hey man.
Free.
Hey man. Hey man. Hey man. Hey man. Not my
I could
problem.
move.
Not my problem. Actually, it is my problem.
It all. I don't know what the deal is. It just goes up and constantly. Is it now?
It's a bit better, but so you
Okay.
you want to do what do you do?
I'm gonna like motion for them to stay while I go talk to Clerk.
Okay. So
Hear all
Clerg,
because I just kept every time it said it was cutting out.
I was wondering how that was working.
I can see it now.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
stupid.
Oh my god, dude! I forgot that I named every single one of these kobolds.
It's- Okay.
All right. So yeah, you go over, and Clerg is with a bunch of kobold, with a group with about half a dozen kobolds, organizing things still.
I will tell him that that we could use some labor group. That's- and that some, in fact, showed some interest in helping build of
It's cutting out bad.
comedy.
I Yeah, Clark doesn't know what Vera's just like they're not saying anything to Clark. She comes up to Clark and she freezes because of Clark's sexual prowess.
Yes. Vera.
It's ironic that like it used to be Euros who had the shitty mic, and now Euros
Yeah.
sounds beautiful and fine.
Because I'm based in Greek.
Yeah. It's because it's so predictable.
You know what's crazy is every time he starts laughing and not saying anything related to the game, it clears up, and then as soon as he starts trying to like actually play, it goes back to shit.
I know it doesn't make any sense.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a
Conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy.
Hello.
I think he's doing it intentionally.
I think so too.
Turn that off.
So, But yeah, so you tell, yeah. So clerk says, well,
Basically,
yes.
I want to tell. Ooh,
Who
if
spoke
that's
to
just
you?
working.
Of course you can
I
elaborate.
won't. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Very good.
I will give you. I will. I will select a group to remain behind.
I'm gonna tell Clerk that some of his group showed an interest in helping to rebuild Nightstone, and
Curious.
I would treat it as a favor from the Great Dragon to our village if he would allow these intrepid souls to become more familiar with human ways in an effort to bolster kobold and human relations in the future.
Yeah, clerk cocks his head to the side and he says, unheard of. However, the great dragon, Anrakarak, is nothing if not generous. Very well. Give me the names of those who would like to stay, and we shall make arrangements.
Does Vara have anything to say to that?
Oh, Henry, I said like motion for them. I'll motion come over to come over.
All right, so they come over sheepishly, and Clerk doesn't care at all. And he says he speaks to them for a bit in the yippee yapping, in the yapping chippity chapping of the kobold speak. And then he turns to you and he says, Rukra and his family will do very good here. Please look after them.
Sorry. But
Uh-huh.
So basically you got your own little retinue of kobolds.
Yep, he's got now there's six little six kobolds that
orbs.
very adorable. So, in addition to that, another resident of Nightstone arrives. Let's see.
More.
Are you rolling to see who returns?
Nope, I'm just flipping through my notes to get to the page. All right,
The Paja.
the page. Thank you. Okay. So, a guy returns,
God, did you just assume his gender?
and yes, I did, and he introduces himself. To Doratha, and you're close enough to hear it as Galen Stark, and he says that he was a former member of the Nightstone Watch, but he took refuge in Waterdeep before returning.
Just ran away. Job.
Say what?
Just
How does this cunt look like?
Well, he used to be a watchman here. Now he's returned.
No, I want to see his token. See if he's based or not. Not really, Chad.
Not really bad.
Not really, Chad. And he
He's not an elf.
says he has he comes bearing news of Waterdeep with the field ward as well.
All right.
Intriguing.
He's okay. Who's he talking to?
To Doratha.
Okay. Can I hear him or
Yes.
see them?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's telling her about.
Am I just like there? It's just like a conversation with the three of us, basically.
You can step over and join it, but you're just like kind of overseeing things. You're talking to you're over, I guess, back over.
guess my question is, am I skulking on the conversation, or is it
You're
like
just
something
eavesdropping. You're close enough to hear it.
I'm dropping eaves? Okay, I'll continue dropping eaves.
All right. So he's telling her about. She asked about what news of Waterdeep, and he says that he has news of the Field Ward, and he says that it's recently been taken over by a cult of paladins who are trying to stamp out any sort of crime and injustice and greed in the area. And that the Field Ward and the and the rest of the city are not on good terms, and basically nobody's allowed to travel between them.
Whoa. I'm going to, without showing that I hear what he's saying, I'm going to give Taratha a questioning look, kind of like furrowed brows, like, is it all good? Do you need me to step in? Kind of look. Like, are you good, girl?
She just kind of
Kinda thing.
shrugs at you, and it's like, if you want. And he continues talking, and he says that a bunch of guards have been getting killed in the Field Ward, and that basically no guards go through there anymore.
I'm gonna slowly work my way over to them now. Like I'll talk to the other people along the way, like the kobolds in the way, like kind of group to group, and then I'll work my way that way, and then I'll kind of just like introduce myself to the man, so cut him off in the conversation.
Galen Stark,
ask
lady.
him what news.
Former watchman.
What news, good sir?
Yes, as I was telling Miss Rowan here, there's I've come back from Waterdeep. There's been some developments in the Field Ward where I made my home. There's a cult has taken grip in the Field Ward, and the populace is they're hunting down any criminals that they can find. There's been lynchings and burnings. There's been guards going missing.
Just to is this from your perspective, good, young man? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? A cult stamping out crime.
The Knights of Alloro started off good, and they have noble aspirations, but I don't.
The Knights of what?
Alloro. I'm not sure they
Of
should.
Varys.
They should be. It's hard to say. Certain people think that they are the ones behind killing the guards, and others, and themselves fervently argue that they are not behind it. It's hard to say, but it's disrupted the town, and I've returned here. I can offer my services as a watchman again.
I'm gonna look at Vera again. Oh, sorry, at Rowan again, and sort of like give her a look, like what do you think? Like, do we take him? What do you think about his story? Just generally.
She gives you like a shrug of like, yeah, let him. More the merrier. Can use all the help we can get.
Yeah. The more the merrier.
Yeah. It's like his story is irrelevant to whether or not he should be a watchman.
Yeah, I mean, the more the merrier. That's the title of our sex tape, actually. Yeah. Well, then I will extend my hand to him, and I will tell him that his name something
Galen
Big Steel or something.
Galen Stark.
Galen Stark. Okay. Then I will tell Galen that we'd be happy to have him return to his former duties. And that it would be good to have a man who's familiar with the environs to help us send out hunting expeditions and get a lay of the land, as it were.
All right. He says he salutes you, and he says I'll see if my home here is still intact.
Which home would that be?
It's this one right down here? No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, I was like, no!
It's this one over here.
Race riot.
Race war.
Love it.
So Varys' name lives on.
You triple nipple, bitch.
Undala formed a cult for me, my boy.
Wait. Who started the cult?
Wait, is this actually what happened? Did you start a cult in your dying moment?
He said the cult was called the Knights of Aloro.
But is that just your last name? I thought that was like a tribute to some god or some shit.
Aloro is my last name.
Yeah, but
How is the cult? The cult is called the Knights of Aloro.
Is that just your last name, or is your last name from something?
It's just it's just his last name.
I worshipped Ilmater, and when I left, I gave my old weapons to Undala and Asir and told them.
along with
big
a
ward.
shitload of gold.
I
Nice.
did give them a shitload of gold too.
Nice. You really did. Wow.
Wait, I'm
I
confused.
basically told them keep up the fight. I'll be back.
The
I
cult is called
basically
the
had a
Knights of Aloro.
MacArthur moment. It was basically MacArthur fleeing the Philippines.
Yeah.
Except
So,
except if
so
MacArthur
Varus
gave
Jihad
them like
is called the cult,
nukes.
okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Died immediately afterwards and never came back.
Mhm. The dog-eared king will return again.
Oh my god, it's getting so weird.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Isn't it Varys' jihadis at this point?
it's screw that noise. They're totally my jihadis.
All right, fair enough.
It's all of our
I mean-
jihadis.
I mean, Vara was the one who came up with the idea to arm and train moderate rebels.
Yeah, that's true.
They were going to be Varys's like freed, rudderless former slaves. I gave them a purpose.
Free.
I
want free.
We want free.
Exactly.
All right.
No. Okay. Well, I have welcomed the fella to the fold.
Now you got like
And-
11 watchmen. You know,
Nice.
you got the 10
Wait,
scouts.
I thought we had 12 already. Do we only have 10?
It was 12. It was 12. Yeah.
I was like, wait, did you kill 2 of them? While
I
was
did.
looking
Yeah.
or
Off
something?
screen.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, they're wearing
Jeez.
red uniforms. I don't know what you expected.
I love it.
All right. So now the boys are at the tavern, and just hanging out with the brothers. Right.
Drinking
Yeah.
with the boys.
Basically taking care of the injured as fuck, scarred as fuck brother as much as I can to my abilities.
You guys spend as much time as you can before he dies.
Seriously,
Oh,
he's
my
gonna die. He's so dying.
All right. So you all sleep it off. You go to bed.
Yeah.
You know, the next day when you wake up, you hear a scream come from the brothers' room.
Yeah, I run there.
You run in there, and Vaheon has his lips and his nose are gone.
Oh fuck. We need to find a cleric. No.
His lips and his nose are gone. He's
Yep.
just like falling apart.
Yep.
Is he keeping the pieces like in a glass of cold milk?
And he has learned how to cast the spells through the book, and that they're he also
I
has learned
hope
even
he's
more.
learned how to cast a straw through his mouth because that's the one he's going to eat now.
Yeah.
He's also
Jesus.
learned some more general demonic knowledge.
Yeah.
And he thinks that he's close to learning the name of the demon that possesses old Mickey.
Yeah, I mean, I'm finding a cleric now. Let's go ahead and
So Tiavos is like he's carving Vaheon like a wooden mask to wear.
Jesus.
think. I'm finding a cleric now. And then just
You know where they might have a cleric?
where?
Waterdeep.
What dips too far away?
Is it?
Are they like
Can you walk anymore?
Aye, I can walk. I've stuffed the tips of my boots. So.
I mean, if you want, I can carry you around like a backpack.
no wait no I mean wait, can I ask around like innkeepers etc if they know if there's like any Harajan cleric around the area, not necessarily in Daggerford, but around the area?
I mean, yeah, if you want to, you can.
Yeah, I want to like gather information, see what I can
Hey, we
find.
go back to Varric and find ourselves a job. kill
So
something.
what do I roll for asking around to get information?
Investigation.
Can I also roll an investigation?
What are you doing? You're also gonna ask around about clerics.
I get a 16.
I'm gonna ask around about jobs.
Okay, yeah.
Anything that requires me to do violence that can get me money.
Okay. So
16.
yeah, okay. So you guys rolled the same thing. Nice. Yeah. So you don't. I mean, there's they tell you obviously that there was a very powerful cleric in town up until recently.
Yeah, with the
Luke.
Bennett. Yeah, we know
Yeah,
that
when
story.
he was
We know about
sacrificed.
Luke.
Yeah.
Anybody who needs like serious medical attention travels to Waterdeep or Daggerford. No, I'm sorry, Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's
What's
Gate.
closer? What's the tip of Baldur's Gate?
Oh shit, let me see.
Show us the map. Show us the map. Waterdeep. By like so much. Although, do you reach Baldur's Gate by boat?
Yep.
Hmm.
We reach Waterdeep by boat too.
What are the prevailing winds? Do you have a map of winds and currents?
I do not, but I could probably
Well,
find one.
That's just like bad DMing on
I know.
your part.
I know. It genuinely is. It genuinely is.
I mean, I feel like the immersion is also broken now.
You know, it's funny. Like where we last played with my old group, they were about to sail from Waterdeep all the way up to Neverwinter. So I've got like a shitload of like I got a shitload of like ocean and like sea and lake missions and encounters.
Nice.
Got a bunch of
What is a comba actually?
I'm making an assumption here, but this is all Northern Hemisphere, right?
Yes.
So the winds and currents are going to go south along the coast then,
Most likely.
because that's the way that works.
Mhm.
Like that actually is the way that works. As long as the spin is the same on this planet, that's the way that works.
Question to the DM: what is a comba actually?
What is a what?
It's a comba.
The Kamba?
It's a comba. There was like one city there, town. Go to the map. It's a comba to the east of Daggerford.
Oh, Succumber. Yeah, that's like a small, quaint little village.
Scroll out a bit. Scroll. This Orogoth. What is sound illusion enough?
Sorry, where?
What is Orogoth?
Where?
East the High Moor.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum.
It's a good map.
Yeah, so make a history check.
Do you know who this map is from?
Yes, this is an official map.
19.
Okay. So it's like from a Patreon. I was going to give the person $5 because it's good.
Yeah, no, this
19.
is made by Mark Shelley, I believe his name is. He makes
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Yeah, so
Solid.
so yeah, with the 19, you know, Orogoth is probably the most dangerous location in the entire Highmoor Swamp. It's basically the lair of a Dracolich and several black dragons.
Very cool.
Dracolich, okay.
Hey, why the dragons gotta be black?
Hey man, why does hey man, black dragons be all like, while silver dragons be like,
Black Numenorians. Boo, that's racist, Tolkien. Boo.
all right.
Okay, so there is a Dracolich in Orogoth, and it hasn't killed everything by now.
I mean, maybe it's chill. Maybe you're just,
It's a fucking
profiling
lich.
him.
A Dragon Lich.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's like
Profiling.
that doesn't mean that it's like trying to kill literally everything.
Maybe he just is chill. He's just like
Usually
just smokes weed and plays
they're
Xbox.
usually things like that are just trying to like acquire as much magical shit as possible.
Mhm.
And so this is a whole map of the continent of Faerun.
Faerun.
I rolled history to see if I knew anything about that castle to the south, and I know nothing. I know nothing, Jon Snow.
Which castle to the south?
The Dragon Spear.
Dragon Spear. Okay.
I got a 4, so I know nothing.
I mean, That was a given, though.
That was, yeah.
My name's Zach. Zach.
My name. Give me money.
Give me
Give me
money.
Okay.
I say we go back to Varro, we get a job, we get
Well-
money, we find a cleric.
Wait. Can I estimate like how if like do I know if he's going to die from it or is it simply decay?
Well, he already told you that basically it's just he's going to decay to a certain point and it's going to stop.
Oh, okay.
He's
So
gonna.
he's not going to die out of it.
No.
Okay.
It's just
He's
going to be
just
very
going to be-
inconvenient.
Yeah, he's good. He's just going to be a walking husk of a being who's
Yeah, but
missing
can
all of
we,
his
like-
digits.
Wait. Can it be naturally reversed like with time? If when it stops,
No.
will it go backwards without magic?
No.
So we need a cleric.
No.
Nope, it's
No.
it's irreversible outside of a magical cure.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
fucked.
Yeah, we need a cleric.
You
Why
remind
didn't-
me of a man
Why
I
didn't you
knew.
roll a cleric, you fucking Zach?
His name, a man I once knew.
Why
His name
why
was
don't you why
Numpty.
aren't you a level 13 cleric?
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah, why am I not twice the level of the rest of the party?
At least.
You know, we'd be
demanded
leveling
it.
up faster if we were killing things. Zarek
If you-
is trying to push he's trying to push us in the right direction.
Hey, this is Kara's fault for not giving us XP when we are clever and use our brains, and only when we use our fucking fists.
Hey, you get milestone XP, not
He is incentivizing violence with his withholding of
Yeah,
XP.
see. No, see that if I was
Creating
in the
a
regular
culture.
XP system, I would be, but I'm not.
You are creating a culture of
Mhm,
violence
that's right.
and
That's
brutality
what's
in
So,
this
Euros,
party.
do you want to do anything with this Taffy situation, or do you want to just try carrying your decrepit brother back to
He
Barra
can walk
killed
just
her.
fine.
I mean-
He stuffed his boots, remember?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I stuffed somebody's boots once.
Hmm.
Is that sexual? It sounds
I
very
think it's
sexual.
very
So Zach, what do you want us to do with Taffy?
I say we go to Kevin and we get money to take him down.
I mean, do they actually? I mean, apparently the court has zero idea that he's running a criminal enterprise. So,
And you
If you
weren't
just go
very
there and-
convincing.
and if we go then kill him out of the blue, we're going to get more charges.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the name? What was the name of that? What the Goliath said? What was that name of that criminal organization?
The Zentarum.
Zentarum.
Mm-hmm.
Does Zach know anything about this?
You can make a
Can I roll history for Zentarum?
You actually do know about the Zentarum. You don't even need to roll for that.
A nat 20.
Well, there you go. So the Zentarum is the Black Network. They're a mercenary company and mercantile organization who, for over 200 years, have basically been running evil shit all along the Sword Coast.
Evil shit. Black
They
Network.
worship
Why am I not
Bane,
surprised?
Cyric. They've infiltrated numerous cities and governments, and yeah, they're one of the more
Banus.
powerful organizations in all of Faerun.
So they're Baneites. Baneites. The Banite thing is still on, guys.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily Baneites, but that is their. I mean, yeah, they're
I
they're a
mean-
very evil hierarchical organization. So it's natural that many of their leaders do give penance to Bane, but they're not. That's not the goal of their organization. They're like a regular old. They're just
They're
a
like an
criminal.
evil thieves guild.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if they're a greater mercantile organization, they can't just be about like violence and oppression. That
Nope.
doesn't make sense.
So
What
can I
power?
quickly give a little knock to Kevin?
Yeah. You wanna?
Knock knock.
Well, hold on. So you guys go up to the palace.
I am not going with him there now.
Nice. Leave him to his fate.
So Zarek goes up to the palace,
Gets arrested again.
and
Do it.
the guards outside have got their weapons crossed in front of the gate, and they say,
Walking while being orc.
"You have another trial here."
I'm here to see Kevin. Like a first time.
Who?
Kevin. Kevin, master of the cunt.
Oh, Kelson. I'm not sure we should let you into the palace. You're a criminal.
Wow.
Is it because I'm an orc?
No, it's because you're a criminal.
What was I convicted of?
Disturbing the peace.
Okay, how many people in this town have disturbed the peace? Come
One.
on.
Oh, he's got you there.
You.
It's a mild crime.
Yeah. So they say, what's your business with Kelson?
I'm here to report a criminal.
Is it yourself? Are you here to turn yourself in?
No.
Oh,
I would like to discuss with him the case. I have information involving the person that tried to kill me in my cell.
Mr. Zerk, I'd recommend you go to the constabulary. Mr. Darktreader is a very busy man, and he does not have time for such
Yes, very
shenanigans.
busy.
What if I give you 50 gold?
Sir,
Oh god,
are you
he's going to
trying
get arrested for
bribe
bribery.
an official?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Are you sure? Are you aware that that's a criminal offense?
I want to see Kevin,
As I said, he's very busy.
but it's important.
Yes, you can go down to the constabulary. I'm sure Mr. Salazar has
It's
time.
in service of Lady Vara Ilsanani.
How do you know Lady Vera?
I work for her. I was cleaning up. I was picking up.
I mean, I told that the god that he was hired by Lady Vara.
You told him what?
In court, he said that I was hired by him and Vara. That's on the record.
Yeah. So when you say Vera's name, they go, "All right, we'll let you in, but this is on her."
You
Okay.
fucker. You fucker.
All right. So they remove their spears from your path and open the door, and old little Gregory is sitting on a stool inside, swinging his legs and reading a book.
Hey,
He
you
looks
little
up at you and he says, "Oh, you're big."
That's what your mother said.
That's what she said.
I want to see Kevin.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get the joke. He says,
Oh.
"Yes, sir. You'll have to wait a few moments. He's already seeing somebody."
That's what they all say.
The Duchess come out of the room all sweaty.
Certainly,
And
sir.
it's going to be a bra lying like on the door handle.
Now, so
Mhm.
what was that?
Let
What's
me
that?
see him. Let me see him. That's me. That's me rolling to determine how stupid he goes about a
Okay.
situation.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to
So,
see him now.
sir, it'll be only a few more moments.
Grr.
Grr.
Let me in now.
Sir, please don't yell at me.
You know what I did to the last person that pissed me off? I ate his fucking throat.
Oh my fucking god.
Sir,
That's so
please.
stupid.
And as he says that, the doors swing open, and a very angry-looking man exits the room in a puff. And when he sees you, he just like raises his arms in the air and goes, "The fucking course," and leaves.
Mm.
You.
And Gregory says, "You can go in now, sir."
Walks in.
So you go in.
Does a little do like
Yep.
a little stupid walk.
So you go in, and Kelson's sitting in front of the dais on a chair, and he says, "Ah, Mr. Zerk, come to turn yourself in, have you?"
My name's Zach the animal.
"I know. I recently saw your trial."
I want to talk to you about something.
"Very well. You were here before me, are you not?"
What is
"You
a
only got in here
Zentaro?
with Lady Ilsunane's name, so I recommend that you behave yourself."
What is a Zentarum?
He raises an eyebrow and he says, "Why do you ask?"
Because the Goliath who tried to kill me, the one that I know was hired by Taffy. He said the Zentarums are gonna kill me.
"The Zentarum is a criminal organization, but they do not operate in Daggerford. Do not worry."
Then why would the guy that tried to kill me in my cell? I mean, you know that isn't normal. You know there's something afoot, right?
You certainly did anger the wrong people, and as I said, we're looking into it. We've already
I wanna help
punished the
you.
guards responsible.
I want to help you take down Taffy.
Mr. Zerk, I'm not sure who this Taffy fellow is, but he seems to be an upstanding member of the Mariners Alliance.
All right. So I'm gonna give him a very short and to the point version of exactly everything that happened involving Taffy and I.
All right. Give me.
I'm gonna mostly admit Harmondel's role, and I'm just gonna say he was like there and he didn't really know what was going on. But otherwise,
All right.
I'm gonna tell him the entire thing.
Give me a
What are you going to
persuasion.
say about me that I was just standing there or whatever?
Or persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just say he thought he was just hired for security. He didn't know there was anything illegal. He thought it was just a boxing match. $16.
He said he raises an eyebrow again. He says, "Well, if that is true, that is certainly distressing news. And you are here on Lady Ulsunane's behalf."
I'm here because she does not want criminals in your city.
Yes, well, your story is convincing, and if Miss Ulsunane is vouching for you, I will certainly have to investigate your claims. I appreciate you bringing these matters to my attention.
And if you find them, do I get money?
Perhaps we could reward you.
No.
However,
Give me
No.
money.
you're not on the best terms with the city, and perhaps you could consider this a favor, to be in our good terms again.
I want money.
Yes, I'm certain you do. That being said, we will have to investigate these matters, and we will get back to you, sir.
I want money. They're at
Ow.
the dock. They have lots of money at the dock.
Yes, we're in a profitable city.
They also have a bunch of this dust shit that people are putting up their noses in the docks.
I do not know what you're talking about. Gregory, please see Mr. Zack out.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
hey.
Well
And
done.
want
Gregory
money.
comes up and tugs on your sleeve to show you out.
This
Don't
little
touch
happy
me, you little
face.
fucking runt.
Mr. Zack, might I remind you, you are already on notice for disturbing the peace. If you assault a child, I don't think I need to tell you what would happen.
You actually might need to.
Well, you don't have the best security in your prison, so I'll probably die.
So,
Nice.
so we, Gregory, leads you out.
All right, yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna go back to Harmondel now.
All right. Harmonel's
Yeah.
at the at the Bros house. It's about noon on the 26th.
So what happened?
Kevin says he's gonna look into Taffy,
Okay,
but
it's
I
gonna
want to
take-
kill something.
It's gonna take an eternity. He looks at it. So
So what do you want to do? Do you want to try traveling with your nub brother to back to Daggerford and
No, brother.
go from there, or
we are in Daggerford. So
I mean,
Okay,
back to Nightstone?
yeah, I mean,
We need a job to do that involves killing. That's all he cares about at this point.
yeah, I mean, we can wait for Kevin to investigate this shit, and then maybe we can get something. We can get something to kill. For
Yeah,
him.
but doesn't Vera want us to meet back up with her? Weren't we supposed to just do that thing and then meet back up with her?
I don't care what you do as long as you don't
I
fuck
mean,
up
honestly,
all
Vera-
my
out of
plans
game,
that
I
you've
don't
already
remember.
done.
Right, out of game, I don't remember that. Did Varo say something like that, or
I think Vero expected you guys to come back when
Yeah,
you're
I
done,
think
but
the
there's definitely
understanding was
no.
you guys were gonna go do the gambling thing and then come back.
like
But,
question?
but there's
How
definitely
far
no
is
plan about
how
that.
far is
Just-
behind with book stuff? How long does he need?
He says another day, maybe 2.
He's
Okay,
coming
so-
along swimmingly, given that he's only done this for like 3 days.
4 days.
I'm gonna say.
Yep, 3 days.
I mean, communicant language is like you can do like 1 minute per page, and it lasts for about 1 hour, something like that.
Yep.
So you can do quite a lot in 1 hour.
I mean, if you
Yeah, so-
spent 4, 5 days trying to read a book, and that's all you were doing in that time, I think you could read a 300-page book, Kilo. Maybe
I mean,
not,
yeah, but
maybe not you, But
I mean, I haven't
Just-
tried speedrunning the Silmarillion in one day. I need to
Just-
try that at some point.
Just reading a book, sure, but this isn't a book. This is a textbook in a language he doesn't know, and it's one that is like making him actively decompose before his own eyes.
yeah, it's true.
It's I'm just saying.
So
Yeah. I mean, I haven't tried speedrunning the Silmarillion in one day. I need to try that eventually. So
right now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Too right
I don't
now.
think you can speed run a book, buddy. Anyway, so
are you challenging me?
Beat the boss.
I wasn't, but I guess I am now.
Yeah, I will now have to read the Silmarillion in one day.
You need to
Nice.
report back before
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to
Next
wait for
week.
Vahayan to finish the translating, and then we're going to set out for Nightstone.
All right.
That's my plan.
So, all right. So you guys are gonna head back to Nightstone.
Once Vahayan finishes his translation and stuff.
Okay. So you're gonna wait another couple days. Vera. Sorry.
Yo.
Are you gonna be doing anything at Nightstone in the meantime, other than overseeing the work on the repairs?
Yeah, I'll oversee the work. I will continue to deepen the relationship with Rowan. I'm
Nice.
enjoying we've developed a rapport, and I want to keep
Yes.
that going.
A mutual curiosity in the kobolds.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and I think all of the mutual curiosity in one another. I think it's good.
Yeah. You guys have I think you
I
guys.
think the fact that yes,
You guys. I think it's definitely helping that Harmonil and Zerk are not there.
yeah, and I also think it helps that when we met her in Waterdeep, I was very clearly not
but
super.
I did not
ingratiated.
start the
Harmonil-
fight. I did not start the fight at the inn somehow. She started it.
Yep. You
Yeah.
started to pull your weapon, and she attacked first.
No, I didn't go to pull the weapon. I mean, she attacked me first.
Yes, but through most of the things in Waterdeep, I was not really Harmonil's biggest fan, and I think that she caught up on that. That I was not. With
You
him.
guys are you guys have similar perspectives on things, even if you're on opposing sides.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you guys wait till the next day,
Mhm.
and we're now on the 7th day of the third 10 day, or the 27th,
Fuck off. Let's say
as,
the
as
27th.
they call it in uncivilized lands.
Mhm. Greece.
This is
What
day
did you
4.
say? You yank?
This is day 4, and Vahayon has lost his ears, but
Oh,
he can
God.
still hear. Yeah, but he's learned even more demonic knowledge, as well as how to bind and ensnare demons via magic circles and planar binding.
Very cool.
This means
That's
that
very good for Uncle Nicky.
This means that they could bind and exorcise the demon from within Ramay, and then potentially trap the demon within the Demonomicon.
Excellent.
Though that would also put the latter would put the book's owner at risk of possession by a demon.
Wait. So,
So if you trap a demon within the book, there's a chance that the demon will try to possess you once it's in the book.
interesting. But what if we kill him instead of trapping him?
Well, then that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, excellent. So we have to kill that demon. Okay.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
So we exercise Remain, we kill that guy. Not even. Okay.
Vahayon and Tiavos tell you that they'll need probably another day to come up with an exact series of plans and actions to properly exercise Nikki without needing to learn the demon's true name.
Okay, and I say, okay, once we've done that, we set for Nightstone. Yeah, so I mean, once we do that, then we set for Nightstone.
All right. So another day passes. It's 28th.
So,
The
Did you want to?
Sorry?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask him. Did you want to go to Nightstone, meet with Vera, and then fight the demon? Then
I mean, I want to wait for Tiavos and Vahayan to finish their stuff, and then we set out. That's the plan.
couldn't we theoretically have me carry him around while he reads the book?
I'm not sure he can concentrate like that, so but
No,
whatever.
he
I mean,
cannot.
but he said he can walk.
Yeah, he can walk. Yeah.
I'm really insistent on turning him to a elvish backpack.
Like, let me carry somebody, please.
I want to carry something.
God. Yeah, the next stage of his characterization is he just gets really into Uncle Nicky. Okay, so another thing that happens over the time is that another person arrives in Nightstone. Another man arrives. He's a very handsome-looking man. He tells you that he was the former Smithy,
Hmm.
and that with your permission, he'd reestablish his shop here in town.
Um, can any of the other people see him?
Mhm.
And they don't. And do they need to recognize him?
Yeah. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's Adler Shepard. You're back."
Oh, okay, cool. Then I will extend to him the warmest greetings
All right.
and tell him that we've been sore pressed to have a good supply of fresh tools and someone to repair those that get dinged up. So it'd be good to have him.
He cracks his knuckles and he says, "It's good to be back in work."
Very good.
All right.
I'll shake his hand.
Nice.
Heartily.
Shakes you. He's got a very strong grip.
Mm.
He's breaking for us.
Just gonna bang the smithy.
Yep. Bear
Yep.
bangs the smithy. All right. So yeah, the rest of the kobolds, aside from Klurg and the ones that were selected to remain, have left. And so the town is now much quieter, and slightly less interesting. Oh, you rolled the bang and you didn't get the right. Oh, you did finish. Okay, that's good. I worry about you sometimes.
Goes high up. I need to be above 50.
Okay, there you go. So the village is back to normal. People are getting used to the kobolds being amongst them. The kobolds are being used to it. They mostly keep to themselves, but they'll travel around in a pack, just being like investigating various human things and being very very pleased.
They seem like Chinese laborers on the railroad.
Except childlike Chinese laborers who are happy to be there and are actually getting paid. And
Oh. I run a really, really nice ship.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Full of
Until the
Chinese
next
laborers.
goblin attack, that is.
You what?
Until the next goblin attack.
Yeah. Until the next kobold
Nah.
attack. Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun. Zach gives himself a hand job. Oh, he didn't come. Damn. All right. So.
That's such a high point.
All right. So yeah. So you guys are. We wait another day. It's the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
And you. Let's see. Let me flip back to the notes page for it. All right, so Vaheon and Tiavos have devised a plan. It involves 3 simple steps, 2 to 3 simple steps.
Namely,
You cast Magic Circle via the book with Uncle Nicky in the center. You cast Planar Binding on the demon within Nicky.
wait. Magic circle. We
And
have the book.
Command
What?
it.
Nicky in center. And then what's next?
You cast Planar Binding on the demon. Within Nicky, and command
Nicky
it
in center. Yeah.
to leave Nicky's body.
Command it.
And then the optional 3rd step is to use the containment ability of the Demonomicon to target the now exorcised demon, trapping it within the book. Though this would of course put Vaheon at risk of future possession.
No, we're killing him. And
Oh,
do they
look.
know? Did they find out the
solution is to
demon's
kill
name?
it.
You said they would find out the demon's name. What is the
He
demon's
said
name?
they might.
Yes, they found out his name, but not his true name.
And what's that false name?
Let me flip to the page of my notes.
I'm betting that the Candles have noted he's improving right now.
Nope. It's
Zelda.
Sramelsla. Sramelsla.
Sure,
Could
a
they like
Celtic
approximate?
Hungarian.
Could they know if he's like a lesser, greater demon or something like
He
that?
is a Yakloth.
A what?
Yeah.
Yakloth.
How is that spelled?
No, Yaklol. Sorry, Yaklol. It's
Yaklol.
Yochlol.
This thing.
Wow,
So-
that's gross.
So, can Zarek, would that be an Arcana check? Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I have any idea
Mhm.
the strength of a Yaklol?
I mean, did they find out in the book about the Yoklots in the first place?
Oh, I think I fucked a
Yes.
Yaklol once. It was pretty strong.
Gross.
Gross.
Like, did
I
the
got a
brothers,
16.
did the brothers estimate his power strength via this? Or?
So first of all, Zarek already apparently knows quite a bit about
How?
Yaklol. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I
Maybe
told you why I know it.
you what?
I told you exactly why Zarek knows about these things.
Why?
But like, is it a lesser
Yeah,
demon, a
sex
greater
one.
demon? What is it?
So they're just a regular demon. They're not special, though some of them are more powerful than others, as this one certainly seems to be, especially if they are able to inhabit a host for a significant degree of time. The Yoklols are traditionally handmaidens of Lolth.
Wolf.
Yes, the demon spider queen.
Hmm.
But
It's
they
Tarquin, yeah.
they can be their own thing if they'd like.
Interesting.
Yeah, they can vary in power, but they're generally quite strong. They're able to manifest dreams and nightmares in people, and shapeshift and transform their shape as they see fit.
I don't know why, but I feel like everything you said for the last 8 minutes has been anti-Semitic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Collect gold and run banks.
Then how high is the risk of possession if we try and bind him? So we know that.
That's a good question. Let me see. Let me check. I gotta pull it up. I have it written down. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Pretty strong.
So it's a pretty high probability that the head's going to be possessed.
Yeah, like a 70% chance.
No, we'll kill him.
They-
I don't
we
want
get a
my
big
brother.
group of
I don't
boys.
want my younger brother, to be tormented any longer. I mean, we're going to fight him and kill him.
Seems like he's tormented either way. Fucking look at him.
Seriously.
Kind of like slap Zach when he says that.
Yeah, it's really upsetting that nobody noticed that demon's name is just Alzheimer's backwards.
I thought it was Hungarian, not gonna lie.
Oftentimes, I do have it just be something like that, but I was like, Alzheimer's is just flip that shit backwards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nice pun. Yeah. But I would just when I'm simply going to slap Zach when he says that about my brother.
Mhm.
And that's it. And basically give him like some insults in Elvish.
So,
What?
yeah, what?
Awesome, he said, I think.
I was going to completely.
So
I'm going
you
to say to
guys-
him, "Dol hin na coffin," which basically means your head is empty.
Hmm.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna assume it was a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a compliment. Yeah.
The brother is not in agreement.
You know what I wonder? I wonder if Dorotha's looking for the guys that killed Amric and my brother too.
Where
Oh,
could
oh,
that
Boy,
be?
wait, wait, I will also tell you another one, another good thing. Tiahuania Neneth Kinhen Hama, which means you're ugly and your mother dresses you.
That's true, though. That's true. She does.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love it. Hmm.
Hey, you want to travel back to our girl in
I mean, I'm going to
Nightstone?
buy some rations
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I'll buy a couple rations. How much is a ration? And
A
that fat
ration?
bitch Bess.
How much does one ration cost?
Aurazione, vada, Gadoshki, Vegada, Tvodoce. 5 silver each.
Okay, I'm going to buy 5 of them.
2 ships.
How
So
many
that's-
silver in a gold? It's 10, right?
10.
Yeah, so that's 25 silver. So that is 2.5, 2 gold and 5 silver. Oh, okay. I've done the numbers, unlike Zach.
I'm gonna buy 6 of them for 3 gold each.
Cool.
Zarek wants food.
6 for 3 gold each. Yeah, the shopkeeper
you're gonna-
tries to tell you that you're paying him too much.
Yeah.
For 3 gold, you know what I meant.
No, actually,
No,
sometimes
I
I'm not
assumed
sure.
that you meant for 3 gold each because you said for 3 gold each.
And the
That's
payment
that
is
each.
through. The payment has been processed, okay?
Yeah, I processed the payment. There's a 5%
Alrighty
credit
then.
card processing fee as well.
Exactly.
Alrighty then. And once that's prepared, we make our way to Nightstone with Uncle Nicky.
Shit, you know what I
And
just realized? When I score a crit hit with a... Oh, it's only with a melee weapon. It doesn't count with my attacks. Never mind.
yeah,
Idiot.
so I assume that we're going to make our way to the Nightstone now.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, dog. Hold on 1 second. I need to roll something here.
I'm going for a
I-
piece, be right back.
Hey, Vaheon, what's it like to not have a mouth?
Wait, I want to hear that. I want to hear that. Wait, I need to send a list of Cinderin insults.
I love it.
Yes.
Like somebody who got burned in a vicious accident.
Alright, let's see.
I could
Okay,
barely
so
hear
yeah,
you, but
so
it
you
was
guys,
still
you
funny.
guys, you guys head out.
I still want to go for a piece, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You said you were gonna go do it. Just do
Yep.
it already. Damn.
I wanted to hear the insult that Vahain would give
Just
to
go
to the orc.
pee.
You boo!
Go pee.
He calls him a trifling ass pony soldier.
He is. He is a trifling ass pony soldier.
So
Get a
yeah,
little bit tired, so those things are gonna get me really easily.
yeah, we're wrapping up here in a minute. Don't worry.
It's okay. No rush. I just want to let you know that I'm an easy mark now for comedy.
All right. So
Trifling
you head
pony
out
soldier.
and you get about a third of the way there in the first day. You make camp. Harmonel takes first watch. You take the second. Well, I guess there is no second watch.
Money. I just realized I'm basically just Mr. Krabs. But anyway.
All right. Money.
Ah,
Okay.
ich bin wieder da.
So I'm not there, so you can't do this watch splitting that you usually do. They have to do
yep.
a lot longer.
Yep.
Are the
Anyway, so
brothers
as you guys are
with
heading
us?
out again,
Can't
there's-
Tiavos just take the watch?
Yes. As you guys head out, there's various points where you'll be.
Oh yeah.
Where there'll be a hill behind you, and you think that you see 3 figures on horseback silhouetted atop the hill. When you turn around to look, you don't spot them,
Are these the Riders of the Apocalypse?
and that continues throughout your trip to Nightstone.
No.
So we got Uncle Nicky with us and the brothers Finderwell, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so while we're walking, can I offer to carry around Tiavos like a little?
No, you're not
Elvish
doing
guy.
that.
You can offer. Tiavos is not the one that needs to be carried.
I'm just saying to Zach, no, stop.
Maybe Tiavos is into it though.
Yeah,
He's like, "Ah."
Tiavos is not the hurt one. Tiavos rejects. The Haon also rejects. But yeah, I like the idea. It's like, can I try to carry him? Tiavos? It's like, Tiavos doesn't need carried, man.
Yeah, but I don't want to carry around your leprous brother. I just want to.
I mean, yeah, that's true. All right, so you guys arrive in Nightstone
I want to carry the cute one.
Exactly.
on the 30th of Flame Rule, the last day of the third 10 day of Flame Rule, at about
Yeah.
10 a.m. And you arrive at the same time as another family is arriving in Nightstone. They are it's the Stoneward family, and they used to be farmers. It's a Dardoch Stoneward, a dwarf male.
Question, Daka, how many days does each month have in the Ferunian calendar?
What?
How many days are in a
12
month of
or
the...
30th.
30.
30.
30. 30. Yeah.
So the next day is the first of Eleasis.
Yep.
Okay, so my brothers have birth in 6 days.
Yep.
Twins.
Happy birthday! You're now a nub.
So yeah, so two dwarfs, a dwarf male and a dwarf female, who are both they're married with no kids. They arrive back.
What's the wife's name?
The wife's name is Anera Stoneward.
Sorry, did you just like move them in? Like on the assumption that I'm okay with that?
Well, that's where they are. But
Okay.
they come in and they introduce themselves to you, and ask if their property is still intact and if they can resume living here.
I will do the really really ultra gracious thing where like I take like one of their hands in both of mine,
Yes,
Should-
exactly.
yeah, and I will tell them that refugees and the scattered townspeople have been filtering in all week and that they are more than welcome to take up residence in there.
So as
And
you're
their
saying
fine
that,
hovel.
you hear horns sound from the entrance, and you hear
Oh,
a
no.
scout yell, "Attack! Attack! Enemies on the horizon!"
What
Oh.
enemy?
And they
Um,
start cranking up the drawbridge.
I'm going to send the farmers to their fields, and then I, with Rowan and the rest of the scouts who are not there, and what's his face?
Yep.
Gary or
by
the way,
Gavin or
Galen.
Has
Galen.
family arrived now in
Yes, everybody's
Nightstone?
there. Everybody's back.
Okay.
We're gonna go up to the.
And you guys arrived with, you guys all arrived together. So you're all, grouped up.
Vachayan is healthy for fighting, or how does he look like?
Yeah, he can fight.
No.
He's just, scarred like a mug. I gotta
No,
swap out
the
this hair.
the Han and Nicholas can stay out of the way. I think.
So you
What is my token? You fuck.
you rush up to the scout tower, or to the watchtower, and you see on the horizon a huge
The
group
fuck?
of undead soldiers
The fuck?
What the fuck is this?
are marching.
Is this actually happening? Or are you messing
Yeah.
with us?
Are marching.
Are these
towards-
Minotaurs?
Yes, skeletal minotaurs. You see, so there's 4 skeletal minotaurs at the front of the army. There's 4 skeletal ogres that are carrying like a makeshift bridge with them. There's a collection of skeletons. There's 4 wraiths, and at the back of the army there are 3 riders on zombie skeletal horses.
Kidding me? Wait, I have a question, Aka.
Yeah.
None of us have magical weapons and you have given us wraiths to fight.
The sword and the shit is magical. And I have given you guys +1 weapons.
My
I don't have.
my bite is is also
Harmony doesn't have a +1 weapon.
magic.
So Harmino can use the sword and the shit.
Where is it?
And
Is it-
you know,
is it-
maybe fuck Harmino. I don't plan things out based off of what you guys have. I just throw things at you.
Also, my battle axe is just a regular battle axe, isn't it?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I don't have
anyway,
anything plus
on
one.
on
Okay, but I have sword, but I have spells,
the vicious
okay.
dagger is +1. It's a magic weapon. So anyway, the riders. There's 3
Yeah.
riders at the back. One of them is the tattooed assassin from earlier, and on either side of him there is a pale, bald, red cloaked figure riding a skeletal zombie horse as well.
The fuck?
What the fuck?
Is this place just like a cursed town or something?
No, I
It's,
mean, if this is like Zag's assassin, then he probably has open business with him and he followed us. And these were the three riders that followed us.
What you're saying that because Zarek pissed off a couple people, they sent a goddamn horde of undead after us?
Well,
That does
I mean,
not track.
because you
skeletons are
guys
expensive,
have at least 40,000 bounty on you.
So
Maybe
they were
it's not
fighting
about
on
maybe
both
it's not about Zerk. Maybe it's about Harmonal, Vera, Varys, Bandog, and Fane.
I wouldn't think that undead care about bounties, or that
I
they
mean,
can even.
yeah,
I mean,
maybe
they are
the
expensible
the
stuff to throw at
undead
us.
don't care. No, but the undead are useful servants for people who can summon them.
How the fuck are we supposed to beat this shit?
I mean, we have a faction of gods in our side. Skeletons are basically, they will die in 1 or 2 hits. Because they are shit. I mean, we need to take out the ogres, then the skeletons are able to cross in the first place, or the minotaurs.
And we do we have our siege equipment set up?
Yes.
Like our
Yeah.
I mean, they should send some people to man the ballista. And I say the
And
plan is we
I-
focus the ogres.
I posted
then-
a screenshot of
Yeah.
the of the enemies in the chat, so you guys can look at it. And